What's up, guys? This is Wolt. Along with Cyronna, we're going to be jumping in for TK&E. We are in the middle of Magister versus Shiny. Shiny up one game. That must have been close because we're just coming into this.
Fantastic set. And these two characters are probably some of the most explosive characters in the entire game.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody is safe at any percent here.
The entire point of this is that Mags is going to keep pushing Shiny all the way across the stage, pressuring him with all these possibilities of the revenge, of these big normals, grab combos that he's got. He's got him at a 90% right now as well.
Lucario's going to have to abuse mobility here because Incineroar can't get around very well. And if he gets a little too close to Incineroar, those command grabs are going to kill Mad early and delete that rage in a second.
And that was one of the things that I was talking to Shiny about before the set started, was that he knew he was going to have to stay incredibly mobile in this match. The fact that you can reverse your Aura Sphere at any point in time and act out of it is a great boon to him in this matchup. You see the jump canceled, back air right there, goes for the side B as well. Just trying to keep him at arm's length, even the Aura canceled up tilt as well.
That shield pressure is something Magister's going to have to respect here. I know Incineroar has a couple options out of shield, that Lariat being one of them, but it's super committal.
Right. And there is a big thing that Shiny likes to go for a lot on the ledge, which is the Aura Sphere at the ledge. You have to find a way around it. However, if Incineroar takes the damage, he can revenge through it if he finds that one open frame when Shiny tries to cancel the Aura Sphere.
Yep.
That's a big thing to find out.
Is Magister taking advantage of some DI, wanting to Shiny.
Oh, the misgrab into F smash.
Yep. That's
Sorry, I cut you off.
No problem. Players, when they're near the ledge and they get hit with an option, they typically DI back toward the stage. They don't want to be stuck off. And Magister was able to take advantage of that, using that DI mix-up to get a forward air. But Shiny not letting it phase him in the slightest. He does manage to even things up with that up smash, and Lucario is at a dangerous percent, but
now, however, from what Shiny has told me about this character, because he's been experimenting with him for a very long time now, he loves the fact that Lucario is so much more consistent at lower percents, and he's not as dangerous at higher percents. So this threshold is actually more in range of not being nearly as janky as it was in the previous game.
Yeah,
so
it's evened it out.
Yes, it feels like a more fair character, but he still has this added benefit of rage or Aura and rage up until about 150. Of which Shiny is now going to use for tons of damage, and this absolutely massive Aura Sphere ball. But this anti-air F smash will take out that finish stock in the immediate taunt from Incineroar. Yeah!
The auto taunt.
Yeah, I love it.
It's so entertaining that they built in a character that just taunts without any input from the player.
This is the most expressive character in the game.
Absolutely.
At least in one or two. You know, he's so much fun to watch. He's so much fun to play. People are really suspect about this character, whether or not he can compete in this meta. But Magister's in top 32 losers. I think this is actually for 13th place. Getting into this one gives you the next benefit to get to 9th and then top 8 afterwards.
Yep.
So we are getting
close for both players.
Yes. So Shiny really trying to prove that Lucario is so much better and consistent in this game, and really showing off that he's become a wizard at movement with his character. Magister trying to prove that this character is playable.
Yeah.
And also is baller.
Pretty darn good job right now.
And Shiny loving this stage mostly because of the wall jumps and the added options that he has for recovery.
Yes.
Magister still pressuring the ledge and getting grabs among also in different forms of combos.
And stage aesthetics, not really going to give either character an advantage here. Both should feel at home on Kalos.
Well, I feel like this is a little out of Incineroar's element because he's not a 6th-gen Pokemon.
This is true. But he appreciates the music all the same, I'm sure.
Maybe he does. I didn't quite see what beam it was. All right, Aura Sphere, big damage. Chance for Mags to recover. That does go pretty far up there.
That's a testament to how quickly things can change in this matchup between Revenge and Aura.
Yep. And we do have Revenge on deck, and a big forward air knocks out Shiny's stock.
Super going to kill with that Revenge boost. So lethal.
Quite a lot of damage as well as a ton of knockback. Shiny with a chance to edge guard. Goes for the down air. That'll do it.
And Magister.
Oh, no. I keep forgetting side B into up B. You're right. Yep.
Should be able to get back on stage. Not going into free fall helps Incineroar quite a bit. He's still disadvantaged when he's trying to recover, but he has more options. A lot of people might
one of the things that is really important is just to save your jump.
But he's definitely dead now,
Yeah, there you go. It's really, I guess now it's about catching the double jump, and I think Shiny's already figured that one out when he went out there even further. Especially since Shiny can wall cling, it makes it so much easier for him to just stay there, wait for Mags' double jump, or try to bait it even earlier and just hit him back.
Absolutely, and now we see Shiny kind of dancing outside of Magister's range, but he goes a little too far in with that attempt at pressuring shield with Aura Sphere, and Magister's been able to punish.
There is an opportunity to grab that. It's not impossible. You can also parry the Aura Sphere hits if you get it timed right. It's a little tough, and the Alolan Whip will come out for about 30%.
Incineroar
is
cheering for
amazing
himself.
at grabbing that. Yo,
Hyping himself up.
If you've never read the Pokedex entry for Incineroar, he's trying to keep the kids happy by showing them some flashy moves. Dash
He's a
attack will do that one.
showman. There you go.
Yeah, he is the heel fighter, but still loves to see the people roar.
The game has even programmed in confetti for him.
That's one of the small assets for him.
Yeah, I got to take a moment here to recognize how pretty this game is to watch.
Yes.
Between the cinematic cut-ins for especially Incineroar's command grab stuff and the confetti.
Oh, big back air.
It's a treat. All
Up
right,
smash,
That
nice
is
job.
not going to be safe if you're prepared to punish like Shiny was.
Yeah, the one thing he's been trying to get down a lot is actually pairing a lot of things. But with all these new characters, you're not exactly sure the best timing to do it because you don't necessarily have that familiarity playing this game for just a week.
And we're starting to see some of those low percent Lucario combos coming out here too, showing that it's not completely one-sided.
Oh, wow.
That was an interesting trade.
The Lariat actually just clashes straight with the get-up attack. That's really strange. I guess that really is a testament to how good the Lariat is in terms of the hitbox and how active it is. Okay, recovers in there.
Recover on stage,
Dodges
but
the whip.
Incineroar too slow to punish that.
Well, that command grab doesn't necessarily have the most speed, but does have quite a good grab range to it. However, just out of range. And there's
and Magister
this
is
is the,
so clutch
this is
at
gonna
landing
be,
those revenges.
This is going to be next hit, next death. It's so rough. Shiny's going to have to dodge a lot or expend this minute timer. Oh, baited it.
Right.
Tried to find an option from Magister, and a big back here right there.
All right, Magister might be fishing a little
Ooh,
bit right
boy.
now. Shiny's going to take advantage
Side
of that.
B?
Force palm, nearly sealing
Oh!
things, but the back air off stage.
Did you
is
see that
just
quick
enough.
turnaround mid-air? Moving forward, did a quick Aura Sphere cancel, jump back air, immediate kill. It's so, the change of direction from Lucario is insane in this game. And if you've never seen some crazy Lucario tech, Shiny's the one to look out for.
Absolutely.
I believe-
Seamless transition from Shiny.
I believe he is the highest placing Lucario at this moment. I don't know if there's another one in
Yes. There
in
are none
bracket.
that I know of.
Okay,
yeah.
right. Maybe there's somebody else who we don't know who's playing him. I'm not entirely sure if it'll be a full bracket, but Shiny is the one who's making it rock here at Don't Bark on the Grass 2018 from Seattle, Washington here at Pink Gaming Northwest.
Definitely lots of players to keep your eyes on here.
I want to get a hoorah from the crowd for the Incineroar, but I'm not getting much out of it.
The crowd can't hear us. Yeah, we're not.
Unfortunately, they're all playing matches.
Yeah.
It's fine.
People are engaged with the game, and we can't expect anything else.
All right, game 4.
The detail
this
in
time
this game is so crazy on the cut-ins. Just seeing like
feels like a fighting game, doesn't it?
It does.
And Incineroar feels like a grappler.
he does absolutely more so than any other character in this game.
An
Serious.
actually traditional true grappler, and what Smash Bros. Would consider it to be. All right, up tilts from Shiny. Decides
All right.
to bait the Darkest Lariat, but still end up getting hit by it because that active frames are so much.
Yes. That's trying to call out a get-up attack option from Shiny with that revenge. Not going to get it, but he does get the command grab. This
Was
is a
that an
healthy
immediate
percent
jump Alolan whip? Because that was crazy. It was just so fast.
lead. Yeah. Magister has always excelled at making slow characters look quick. Whether it's Villager or Charizard or now Incineroar.
You know,
They
he had
all
to,
seem way more mobile than they
he
are.
wasn't necessarily a fan of Charizard, but he had to pick a different fire starter, and here we are with Incineroar
Yeah.
from the Alolan region.
Making it work, and the parry is successful, but the rest of the activity on that Lariat not going to give Shiny the punish he wanted.
Yeah, sadly, the weaker hits are later on in the Lariat. However, it's such an active hitbox, you have to parry all the hits for it. And you're never going to know how many hits are actually in that because it has active, non-active, active, non-active. It's a very strange
It
in terms of
toggles
frame
back and
data.
forth, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really strange in terms of frame data. All right,
I
force
like
palm.
that force palm to get back onto the stage there. We're at ledge. He tries for another one, but this is a dangerous spot. Magister
ledge, nice.
capitalizes.
The get-up options are not necessarily as good, and Darkest Lariat is a great media option at the ledge. Now, Force Palm has been a move that Shiny has been using a lot more lately. It's a lot faster, and it recovers a lot faster as well.
Yes, and that's a combo that Incineroar has at low percent. That down throw to Lariat does a lot of damage for a simple 2-hit.
Well, the base of Lariat in general is just 20. It's crazy. And the Force Palm will take that one out.
Well placed from Shiny. This is still anyone's game here.
I like the mashing from Magister. He knows that there's follow-ups to these Aura Sphere combos,
Oh,
and
that
he's trying to get
two-frame
out of it
was
immediately.
so oppressive for Magister.
Oh, wow.
All right. It's deceptively hard to land against Incineroar, I found out. Up
You know,
here,
if you've never played a
extremely
good
strong hitbox.
Incineroar, it's actually just the most horrifying thing of all time.
It is. It is. Anything can kill you, it feels. And that's
And
one of the
Mags.
reasons Magister appreciates this character so much.
You know, it's so much fun to see those really big hits. Oh, cross chop.
Ooh, I love that mix-up. Not even going to go for ledge that time. Going to go directly onto stage. And
So the buffer in this game has been on everyone's mind today. I've heard nothing but salty stories about, oh, I was doing this and I buffered this by accident.
Yep.
Now, that is a situation where Shiny has told me multiple times where if he even toggles a little bit off, he'll just kill himself repeatedly because Lucario's trajectory is entirely based on all the stick inputs you do, and it's unfortunate that that had to happen that way. And the big Alolan whip for 75.
That explains a lot, actually, because
He gave
I've
him
screwed
the
around
full
with
Aura
Lucario and
Sphere.
friendlies and occasionally get that input, and I have no idea why.
Yeah, you just died.
But now I understand.
And he gave him another revenge, and he just got the forward air. That was crazy. 75 damage off one hit. Are you kidding me?
It's wild. This character is... I mean, he deserves to taunt if he's going to deal damage like that.
He can have that, man. He earns
Big
it.
yikes.
So
that was a bit of an unfortunate middle spot for Shiny there. Up until that point, it was very back and forth.
Well, the fact that he also gave him such a massive revenge to start the next stock with is such a big detriment to where he was putting himself with that SD. It was pretty rough.
Counter pick
Shadow Moses.
Shadow Moses has some pretty fantastic music. I would not be opposed
I'm
to
sure.
that.
I'm sure Shiny's trying to figure out what music he wants, or what background he wants. But I wouldn't choose a dark stage against Incineroar, though.
No,
I don't want him to
not
blend
the
in.
dark Incineroar costume.
That's bad. That's bad. Green Hill Zone.
Sonic music's pretty solid.
Right. I'm about it. I'm about it. What kind of things do you think Shiny has to do to, make back in this set? I mean, it's tied 2-all, but that last match was a stomp.
I think, well, one, be more careful with the buffering.
But everyone
two,
has to do that.
Yeah, that's across the board. Two is just, you got to be extremely mindful of when you're going to throw out moves against this character. And I think one thing that put Magister ahead last game was really well-timed revenges on strong attacks.
Well, one of the things Shiny likes to do is to be able to pressure that Aura Sphere at the ledge so he can recover for free. However, that doesn't necessarily work in a situation against Incineroar where Magister is so good at getting the revenges in the first place.
And you might think, based on the character design, oh, well, I could just camp Incineroar out. You can't because
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, maybe at some point, if it's just so oppressive, you can't possibly get in.
Yeah, if he can't catch you, that's fine.
You got to be aware that any time you throw anything out at this character, it can power him up.
And right now, big deficit for Shiny. Just trying to find a way to get some hits in or maybe even a combo without giving him the, we expected the roll behind. And that's a big back throw.
Or he was trying to run for the shield and is not accustomed to the
No, he's definitely understanding of that. He knows that people want to roll behind him, though, because he wants to go for those grabs or even the force bombs.
I see.
And Shiny's all about those hard reads late game. And it's really not working out for him at this moment because the oppressive nature of Incineroar and his ability to either get grabs, big hits, Magister's immaculate spacing right now. This Incineroar is going in.
There is too much power here for Shiny to hold on to his aura.
Yeah, that's the big thing about big characters. He was actually at 150, but any main hit from Incineroar, fair, F-tilt, F-smash, up air, big ladder combos from Incineroar.
Interestingly enough, if you look at the Pokemon lore, both these characters have type advantages against each other.
Yes, they do. Fighting type from Shiny, and then also the fire type from Incineroar.
Fitting, given how volatile this has been so far. We're at Game 5, and...
Well, it doesn't seem to be as volatile for Magister because Shiny just has to keep getting a lot of... he's got to get a lot of reads. See what he goes for right there. The grab canceled. Just try to go for the back air.
That shield pressure was exactly what Shiny needed to do.
Yes. However, he still is this deficit, but the damage difference, that's a chance. Up throw, potentially. I was baiting the
He
nice.
baited
That was great job.
This is the kind of change I wanted to see from him.
And that's what I was talking to Shiny about even before a lot of these sets started, since he's now in best of 5. He wanted the ability to adapt over time, but likewise, Magister being as good of a player as he is, he's had that exact same terms of adjustment.
Yep. And once again, we saw that DI in at the ledge. Going to get Magister an early stock. Put him in a great position to finish the set off.
All right, Shiny trying to pressure on ledge. Magister gets down. Chance for also another mix-up. And the Aura Sphere finally connecting. Not a lot of damage, though. Now, Shiny is a lot stronger at 0% by comparison. However, 76% is still far out of the way of getting a kill.
He's got some work left to do on this stock. But
another
given the comeback
down
potential
throw
here,
fair.
He shouldn't give up hope. Lucario certainly a character with the tools to bring this back.
However, this does seem to be a bit more in Magister's favor right now because of how well he's been playing right now.
Right. Magister spacing really, really safely. Well, as soon as I say that, he gets shield grab.
You ruined him. Why would you do with that?
My apologies, players. I shouldn't speak.
All right, big force bomb. Get that kill. I love the slowdown on these big hits. I'm going to keep saying that all day. All right, finally finding his way outside of that down throw into fair. I guess there is very specific percents, especially with zero rage on himself. Chance for tech chase, goes for the up air, finding potentially the jump
grab. This is going to start killing really soon.
I think the next one actually does.
Shiny's no longer safe.
Lariat!
And Lariat! is going to be what does it.
And the winner of this Pokemon battle will go to Incineroar. Magister moving on to loser's side. Shiny, great run. The best in Ewok that he had to offer from them. Finishes at 17th place.
Definitely nothing to be ashamed of. This tournament, 581 entrants, making it this far.
Oh, so we did find the total number. Man, Lucario from Shiny's previous game, the loss of the current game, Big D's game against, I believe, Toronto. Well, wait, no, I believe it was Justice. And then Pandarian over Dwang.
Taking it over Dwang, which is a classic matchup here in Western Washington. All right, looks like we're waiting for another set soon. But, hi guys, I'm Cyronna.
I'm Wolt. Nice to see you guys again.
Yeah. If you want to follow us or learn anything about the scene, my Twitter is @Cyronna. And Wolt does not have a Twitter because he's a sensible guy. Yeah.
I don't believe in Twitter. It's a figment of everyone's imagination.
It's not
Why
the
would
best
you throw
platform.
words out there?
It's more like I feel obligated to go where the people are because of my involvement in the scene.
Yeah,
but
I can understand that.
Anyway, if you do want to learn about some of the great stuff we have up here in Western Washington, one thing you can do, check out SatelliteSmash.com. We've got a list of all the events in the region, and there's more being added by the month. Ultimate has just infused so much life into the scene, and everyone's really enthusiastic about improving.
So many people coming out for all these new events. Brand new game, brand new experiences for everyone to enjoy. Definitely got to make it part of your repertoire at this point.
For sure.
Also, go Hawks.
Yep, we've got the spirit here. And
hey man, if they win their game today, playoff bound. Here we go.
There you go.
I had to rep my boys.
Well, we're shouting stuff out here. Shout-outs to Endgame TV for putting this entire event on, and VG Bootcamp for
streaming upstairs on the main stream. If you guys want to watch some winter side action, definitely check that out. Tweet out the streams. Do what you can. Make sure you get as many people as you can come out here. And reminder, you are watching Peak Gaming Northwest.
Yes. Yep. And just as what we're saying, Peak Gaming, the stream you're currently watching, they're doing some very ambitious stuff here with streaming.
This is NFL Red Zone Smash Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
As best as you could probably concern it, that's the exact thing that I've heard multiple times from people. It's an incredible experience to be able to switch from all these different possible matches at one time. I love it. It's been an incredible, awesome potential for the future.
More gameplay.
Yes.
Want more gameplay.
No downtime except for what we just had.
But that was fine. I mean, it's a little breather room, and people got to see our faces.
And now we're working with Dam versus Boba.
Yep.
Boba losing to NVD and losers.
Yes. In winners.
Or sorry, winners.
Yep, but this is another classic Western Washington matchup here. Boba, formerly known as J Squared, he was a Greninja player in Smash 4, always hovering on the periphery of PR. Dam, on the other hand, was a mainstay on PR,
right,
switching off from his trusty Ryu to Wolf, someone returning to the game after a while out.
Do you know if he played Brawl at all?
He was involved with Brawl, I believe. I don't know how prominent he was.
Okay. Well, Wolf being very different from that game in almost every possible asset, aside from his blaster.
But both of these players making very deep runs here. I saw Dam upstairs. I don't remember who he was playing, but it was a solid victory to get here.
Well, not bad then.
Yeah,
his
Wolf
has been putting in a lot of work over this entire weekend. We saw him in doubles, saw him in a lot of places.
Yeah, and Wolf, pretty scary stuff in this game.
Yes.
Everybody was kind of uncertain how this character would operate given how weak the recovery is.
And that seems like a lot of things going on right now. Characters that might have weak recoveries but are so good on stage and good at pressuring. Good down air, almost into the back air confirmed, but finishes up with the up smash, almost getting that kill.
Yeah, Wolf's tilts are so impressive, especially when tried to block.
Yes, F-tilt is crazy on block. I can't believe it. It's got to be like one of the safest moves in this game, unless you parry it.
It's extremely safe, at least in my experience.
Yeah, big nair, got him off him. Big at high percents for either side. Not sure how Boba wants to get this kill. I'm assuming probably off of a grab or just finding that up smash as Dam tries to jump over him.
Greninja can eventually kill, given an up percent.
That was a
very risky option. But
I
Boba,
feel like
either that was too much shield pressure or Boba just panicked.
I think he might not have realized the opportunity he could have had. You might not know how much block stun you're in or otherwise. He could have tried to do it, and he might not have been able to.
And you saw the startup of that up B too. Dam trying to intercept Boba's drift, but Boba was able to get the nair out in time and stuff the approach.
One of the things I'm going to wait for Boba is if he can actually call out Super Armor to start out that, Dam actually finding the kill with the jetpack. That's crazy. I didn't realize it had that.
Is that what the move is called?
No, but that's what I'm calling it because he does summon a jetpack and start moving forward.
Fair.
It's probably just like Wolf Rush or something like that.
Both these characters have very good tools to space here in neutral. Water Shuriken, pretty quick option. Wolf Blaster does a lot of percent for how uncommittal it is.
10 base, and then if you get the gun part, it's about 5 or 4.
I will
pretty
just
crazy.
Say, the gun part The computer was doing some crazy strings against me with the gun part, and I had no idea what was happening.
All right, one of the things I'm looking for from Boba is if he can call out to side B. Doesn't do it there. I'm waiting for him to like really wait on Dam to come in with that and then punish him mid-stage as he tries to get over him.
I wonder if Greninja can low profile the blaster by ducking.
He gets so low. Oh, not the blaster. That's impossible. There's no way. That thing has a deceptively large hitbox. And we haven't seen him go for it once yet. If you look at how big this thing is,
it's pretty meaty.
It also seems like it has a rotating hitbox that moves up and down with, like, you know, thin and thick, whatever you want to call it.
And so back air going to be what Boba needed to steal that stock. That was kind of a surprising kill for me, but perhaps that move picked up some power. A
bit stronger than you might expect. All right, try to find that option on the
get up. That definitely would have killed too.
Yeah, probably. We'll never know now.
We will never know.
But it seems like a great option to two-frame, though, because it's so active.
It looks like Twisting Fox, the custom from Smash 4.
Yeah, I think that's what it was based on, actually. Yeah. All right, once again on the ground.
That doesn't seem to have a ton of cooldown either.
Probably grounded, no. All right, forward throw, more lasers.
All right, great stage control coming out from Dam, just covering this ledge with
once again,
lingering hitbox.
Oh, man, I really want to see him go for, like, downward angled F-tilt. See if he can get anything off of that at the ledge. Maybe he's already tried it. It doesn't work.
Can you angle Wolf's F-tilt?
I thought you can.
Okay.
Because it just goes straight out there, and you feel like you could go up and down.
You can angle a lot of tilts in this game.
It might not be able to. I can't confirm. I haven't played the character a ton. All right, once again with the up B, not finding
Dam
anything.
Is maybe fishing a little bit for these up Bs. I suspect Boba's going to start
punishing. Well, it could be a way of capitalizing on space as Greninja falls backwards. It doesn't seem to have a ton of lag on it, so you can just use it to get closer to him.
He hasn't been punished yet.
Right. Yeah. Maybe in the future. Big F tilts off stage. Use the Shadow Sneak to get closer.
All these Wolf tilts are going to start killing real soon here.
Yeah, right there. Oh, wow. Greninja a bit stronger than thought.
Boba taking advantage of those new air dodge mechanics, directionally drifting back into the ledge there. Adds a little safety and another option for a lot of characters.
Yes. Aside from just your double jump into up B, you get a lot of options.
He waited, but he didn't get the punish he was looking for on the air dodge.
However, does find an air-to-air nair for Dam, and then he gets that kill again. All right, dash attack for Boba.
Shield. Boba's going to have to find this kill, and the up air might be the string starter he's looking for.
However, cannot keep following it up, though, and Dam recovers for free.
All right, Dam completely content to just keep hopping around the stage, spacing with moves that are safe on shield like that F-tilt.
Well, I feel like as he's doing these nairs, there's no way for Greninja to really well intercept this and get a string off of it. If he does get the random forward air or the nair of his own, he's not finding conversions like you might want to.
Yeah. Forward air, not a combo starter, but a kill option. And from center stage,
but it doesn't.
Dam's kind of loitering right now. It's not going to kill.
Exactly. He might need a little bit more rage on that or a little bit more percentage, but these nairs keep coming out. And as Dam positions himself on the other side of a platform, it's limiting Greninja's options to get in.
Yes. You can't jump over that. You got something in the way. You got to get over the blaster. If you're going to go through the ground, it's a tricky spot.
Well, the problem. Oh, big scar.
The spot was beautiful there.
And tried to follow it with the up smash. Doesn't find it. That would have definitely killed with the rage he has. Side B?
This is quickly slipping.
Oh, there's a chance.
He does give him, but
I love the hydro pump finisher right there. However, no big hit afterwards.
All right, these falling nairs aren't quite setting up the conversions Boba's looking for.
However,
he's at great risk of dying to something right now.
Well, Boba keeps falling so far behind as he cannot get this kill, and Dam sneaking underneath with the up tilt. That is a kill move.
Very good kill option. It's quick.
Yeah.
It kills early. It's got low cooldown. Whoa.
Wolf's pretty metal in this game.
In the room there, or wound there. Weaklings, all of you. Big statements coming out from Wolf.
Well, he's always been like that, even from Star Fox. Always the crap talker, if you want to call it that.
He seems like he would have a healthy rivalry with Incineroar. Yeah.
Well, they seem to be big. I guess Wolf is more of a dog versus a cat, if you want to call it that. Incineroar is more like about the friendly competition, though, with a little bit of salt in the wounds.
Good-natured ribbing? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, good-natured ribbing. He's got those taunts, man. It's crazy.
We might see them clash a little bit here.
Yeah, we might.
I'm not sure exactly if they're on
how
the
the bracket works out. Yeah, not quite,
but we'll find out.
I wonder how Boba wants to deal with this. He was having such a hard time finding any kind of kill option mid-stock on the second one there. Does he need to get a better conversion, or does he need to figure out how to space better against Dam's options?
Yeah.
Because these platforms were really hurting him towards the late part of that game.
They were, and I like this counter pick too. Townsend's got a little more room, so he's not going to fall quite as early to some of Dam's tilts.
Right.
And on top of that, these platforms don't stay here forever.
Right. He could also find his way to get more ladder kills as well, or ladder combos, and get a lot more percentage built onto Dam.
I know Boba, as a player, really likes FD, so considering that might have been the ban from Dam, this is the closest thing.
But wouldn't Wolf want to kind of run around and throw lasers all over the place in that stage?
Perhaps, but I don't know.
Maybe he wants more places to stay safe.
Yeah, I'm putting Shuriken and Laser about on par with each other.
Okay,
oh,
and a big two-frame. Nice stuff by Dam there with the down smash. That is a big hitbox on it.
Yeah.
Up throw into forward air, or actually the up air variation instead.
And Greninja starts so much from these falling nairs, but Dam is ready for all of them, it seems.
He seems to keep dash dancing away from them even before Boba even wants it in the first place. He's knowing to stay mindful of that space and what Boba can do with his short hops.
Yeah.
Or
and
even
now
the
the
hops.
onus is on Boba to approach, which means he's got to combat these lasers rather than just kind of sit back like he was first.
Oh, wow. I really like the idea of the Shadow Sneak trying to catch him mid-air, but doesn't find it. Dam just drifting back in over it.
All right, timing that air dash perfectly to just escape that up smash from Boba, which definitely would have sealed the stop.
He did that twice. That's a great job by Dam. And this time he gets the side hitbox
Not
and
what he
stops the side B as well. And the substitute
Oh!
gets the spike and does not make it back,
Kills
though.
himself
Hydro Pump not far enough.
in the most stylish way to kill yourself.
120 base power, 85% accurate move. Not quite making it. Actually, 80% accurate. I'm wrong.
Yeah, that was
Bringing in the
that was the
Pokemon
20% he did not want. But it's interesting that Greninja's counter can spike now.
That's so funny.
If it did that in Smash 4, I never saw it. Maybe because it was
yeah.
not that great of a counter.
Well, plus we never really saw the character too much from this scene.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like there was a lot of Greninjas out here.
It was just Boba.
All right, yeah.
MD4, now known as Caps, had a Greninja for a while, but he eventually transitioned to Fox.
Uses the Shadow Sneak to get back and gets the Hydro Pump as well. But Dam doing a great job. This is a... Oh, he just let that down smash rip a little too hard. Remember, you can charge these down smashes and other ones for so much longer now.
Yeah, but I mean, given that stock that Boba unintentionally tossed out here, Dam is
almost
able
a
to
freebie.
kind of play around at the moment.
All right,
Greninja's
dash
at risk
attack
of dying
almost
from a
up
whole
there.
lot right now.
Oh, nice interception.
I like that ledge guard there. He recognized that he didn't have to go super low and risk getting spiked by side B, and it was an option he hadn't thrown out in the set so far.
Well, it's his turn to be aggressive right now. He's got to find a way to make this damage deficit back and find a way to edge guard him. We know that Wolf doesn't have a very good recovery, and he's got to intercept the right options at the right times now to stay in this game.
Yes, and if I were Boba right now, that would be my game plan. Try and get Wolf off stage and do my best to gimp him.
So one of the things that Boba has not been able to do is connect at least 3 of these up airs in the chain. I would love to see him start trying to anticipate these directional air dodges and get the kills out, or get more of a conversion afterwards. Try to follow it up, get another up smash.
What kind of smack talk are we going to hear from Wolf now?
You're good, but I'm better.
The same thing he had from Brawl.
Okay.
He has the exact same thing in Brawl.
What a gentlemanly thing to say. I mean,
It's
it was
almost
accurate.
no, it's very much like a backhanded smirk.
It's, sure, but
Yeah,
compared
yeah,
to, like,
that's all right.
you
But look at
suck
what I
super
got.
bad, which is what we got game 1. That was a step up.
He got him the last stock. He has to give him a little bit more. Versus Dam, who held it real tough on game 1.
Yep. It's nice to know that Wolf adjusts his commentary based on the performance of his opponent.
Based on our commentary.
I'm going to temper my criticism of you now, Wolf. But we are going to run it back to town. Boba not feeling like the stage was the deciding factor there, and he probably shouldn't because he did kind of escape.
Yes. I thought he would have had a really good opportunity to take that game if had he not, because it was very low percent. All right, throwing up some shurikens. Lasers to follow. Although, as we can see, the lasers seem to do a little bit more than the shurikens.
Yes. And that percent differential is going to come and play here.
All right, we're more up air strings. Doesn't find the second one.
Yeah, Dam able to get out of those once again.
And once again with the directional air dodge towards the middle of the stage. He's done that pretty consistently.
All right, that was a good opening that Boba found there. Jumping in, landing a nair on the startup of Blaster. The lasers have put in a lot of work so far, but if Boba starts calling out those opportunities, then we're going to see a
Well, right there, using the laser as a spacing as Boba came in, found the right job to intercept with the up B.
Yeah.
The exact opposite of what you were kind of hoping for in that situation.
And this is when you start to see mid-set adaptation for players come out.
Oh, wow. Big Hydro Pump gets called out all the way across the stage. Chance for 2-frame and doesn't find it.
Blaster, really potent option, stuffing out those double jumps. Boba's going to have to recover carefully here.
Boba actually backed off right there. He had him in his shield and didn't want to go for the grab or even a follow-up.
Greninja's grab also not historically great.
Oh,
but he calls out that landing with the up B, exactly what Dan needed to put himself on the board game 3 and prevent any comeback from mounting here.
All right. Dash attacking the fair, misses, probably too high a percentage, and the up air does not connect as well. Boba having a hard time finding in these conversions.
All right. Once
F
again,
shield.
yeah, you can't shield grab that F tilt unless you parry.
That's so painful. And now we see Boba trying to air dodge around these things.
And he does manage to follow that drift there from Dan that time and confirm with forward air.
All right, not the biggest deficit, though, so Boba really in this as well.
Yep, if he can get a couple up air strings going, then this will be back to even.
But it seems to be the early stocks of Dan that he really wants to go with these lasers to kind of build percentage, build space against Boba, kind of make him come in and be committal to something and then punish it afterwards. Good air strings
Okay,
right
nice.
now.
And I would
Wait
like to see him
for it!
wait for it, but I don't know if he messed up the input or just misread the drift.
I
But
was waiting 3 games for that,
yeah,
and it
And
didn't
you-
quite get the punish.
he saw the opportunity, but just
But that's
just dropped the ball a little
Here's
bit
the
on that
biggest
front.
problem with that now. Dam knows that he's going to look for it.
Right.
He's not going to go
And
for
now we're gonna see the
potentially
counters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to go for the air dodge in. He could go for the air dodge outwards or the brawl air dodge to get through everything and just fall straight. What is going to happen with the adaptation from this point on? Both players have to guess now.
Boba showed his hand there and wasn't able to take it as far as he would have liked.
Yeah, he could have gotten an up smash or even another grab follow-up of some
All right,
kind.
but we are going to block that up B. Boba's
guessed
now
fine
wipes
dash.
that option.
Yeah. All right, another water shuriken on shield. No follow-ups. Boba trying to get these landing up airs and nairs. Grab up throw, back throw instead. Doesn't even want to try for any of these up air shenanigans. All right.
See, no, we're going to get stage control. I like that option.
I really want to see him try that substitute play again,
Wow!
but the sweet spot on the Wolf Flash ends up getting that stock, no tech.
Yeah, that's was Boba on the ground? No, he was slightly
was in
up
the air.
in the air, right?
He
so
could
he
have
could have
teched
teched.
All right, fair,
Great
nice
offstage
threat.
pressure.
That
With
was
the shurikens, forcing Dam high.
It was a very great ledge trap or
Yes.
edge guard. Both, almost. He was so close. And once again, with the spacing of these lasers, Wolf definitely has the advantage in that situation.
I'm starting to agree with that.
There's no way
when
that
it's-
these shurikens can deal with it.
Yeah. And even if the shurikens do manage to
Oh,
find their way
man.
through, they don't do as much damage as the blaster, so you're still at a net loss.
So I liked that from Boba. He didn't go hard committal on the up air, and Dan was just waiting for him to do that. So he could air dodge or try to fast fall through it. There was a lot of really interesting mind game play, but it eventually ended in a neutral situation.
Yeah. And Boba's caution here is really paying off. He's in a percent lead for one of the first times in the set.
On their last stock, too.
All right, that side B on stage is going to get punished.
Yeah, seems to have a lot of lag on recovery. All right, that's going to get reflected. Dan with a chance!
That shuriken gave Dan the opening he needed to close that space and start putting on some serious pressure.
He did get a good fair string as well, and he built a lot of damage. However, he himself is at 100% and at a chance for Boba to get this kill. Chance for the edge guard.
Right, falling there. Not going to set up into anything, but it's scary stuff. Air dodge coming out just in time to save Dan from near death.
Bit of an interesting F smash, does it multiple times now, trying to pressure that shield as hard as he can.
Going for it now.
Well, I think it's a scary option in case he wants to turn around and maybe grab him or go for a tilt of some kind.
Yeah.
However, you could just get him because he reels back a little bit.
Dan's gotten away with those smashes so far, but I don't know how much longer that's going to continue.
This time, Boba being a little bit more aware that every time he throws a shuriken, Dam could be right in his face with a short hop aerial, and he was able to avoid that situation. He just keeps spacing around this potential. And the up B on stage! Wow, he's gotten that so many times and closes the set out with that.
Sense of security.
He hadn't done it in a while.
Dam holding that option in his back pocket, letting Boba kind of forget that that was even on the cards. But that's going to be a pretty solid game. Oh, wow.
Let's go to Koss and Locke. All right, so our next match after Dam and Boba is going to be Moss and Locke on loser's side. This is for top 24 to be, I believe, 17th or 13th.
All right, so this means that Moss did fall to his doubles partner J-Tails in winners.
Wow, really?
Yes. Set looked close. I was watching it right before I came down to hop on the mic here. So
Unfortunate,
yeah,
sadly.
it's all good. We know the outcome, and Locke is holding down here. Koss looks to be up a game. But
Locke, who had lost to Desi beforehand, had a really tough time against his Robin.
yes, Desi has impressed me quite a bit at this
He's done
tournament.
a great job with a character that not many people thought were amazing, and he's definitely showing it off today. But right now with Koss recovering against Locke, I'm wondering, can you actually use the Metal Blades to get through the recovery? I haven't seen it quite yet, and I'm curious to see it later on in the set.
Yeah, we'll have to watch out for that. I suspect that Metal Blade would get beaten out by the propellers.
Like it would clash in a negative way for him.
Yes. I don't think that would be Mega Man's favorite. 'Cause Metal Blade, honestly, doesn't have a lot of priority.
Koss trying to find that F smash on the side of the platform.
But we'll find out.
Sorry to
Kiko-
FD, what am I
Yeah.
talking about? All right, with the plant, gets the up tilt. That's pretty much guaranteed at all percents.
I mean, there is one platform on the stage.
You're right, there is. It's all one big platform in Smash, let's be real.
Historically, this matchup in Smash 4, Cosmos was one of the most notable Game & Watches in the world.
Right.
And he typically took it over Locke. But this is a whole new ballgame. Koss has a different character that plays nothing like what his old man used to.
And it's a pretty interesting one at that. People are kind of on the fence about K. Rool. Is he going to be amazing? Is he going to be okay? Is he going to be garbage after the first week? Who's to say? Right now, Koss is doing really well, and he's making his way through the bracket. Now going up against another character people aren't necessarily sure of in Mega Man.
Ariel is going to trap Locke just long enough to get that down smash off.
Well, with so much percentage built, but mashing has to be on point to really get out of that.
Yes, and
Locke
great
getting over
parry
the
on
crown.
the crown there, giving Locke the opportunity he needed to get back on and start pressuring Koss's recovery.
Great tech there by Koss, but however, the follow-up of the up tilt, Locke able to find that and get a good kill.
And for anyone who isn't familiar with Locke's playstyle, he is
is-
a master of reading movement options and securing early kills with that up tilt.
Something that we've known of him as the Umashoryu apprentice.
Yes.
Definitely the man to throw that out more than any other Mega Man I've seen to date.
Both of these players also very proficient with their mind games. Locke because he manages to get inside players' heads, and Koss because he is impossible to read. He does so much stuff on impulse that it's very difficult to get a handle on what he's going to go for.
And he definitely picked that up probably from his amazing Game & Watch play with all the randy moves he could probably throw out.
So many safe on completion.
Yes.
Up smash being one of the most famous.
Another plant. Can you get this down smash? No. Pops out. Lock with the mash.
Good mash. And this is a scary spot for both of them. I don't know that
So
that
he keeps going for hard knuckle.
is going to work.
So it's a disjointed hitbox. I think it can go through the propeller, and he actually hits the armor
Nair is
twice.
going to save his skin right there.
Good fair. That actually does kill in this game. It's
Those
pretty good.
belly
now.
moves from K. Rool, definitely something Locke has to watch out for. And we parry the first hit of back air, but not all of them.
Oh, he fell out, but he can't get back with the recovery. Did he air dodge by accident?
I think he
buffered.
I think he air dodged. So Locke's absolutely going to take that one.
Nice job bringing it to 1-1.
That offstage pressure from Locke is exactly what he needed to keep Koss on his toes and off the stage there.
I actually do love these back and forth games for players who actually know each other pretty well.
Yes, it's so interesting to see how the history and records carry over from one game to the next.
For many more to come, I'm sure, especially with this new game where nobody knows how everyone's going to do against each other.
We've
Lot
seen
going
so
Mega
many
Man.
reversals of fortune here in this tournament, and I expect we're going to see many
Fortunately
more.
enough,
to come.
would you rather see an upset or would you rather see a consistency in the players moving from one game to the next?
I'd like to see a mix, personally. And I
Okay.
think that's what we're getting.
The good players stay good, but the new up-and-coming players
extremely
can
good
show that they
players
can
stay
do
good.
things.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing, from what I understand, Konga's still in winners, Captain L is probably still in winners.
That's awesome.
Locus is now in losers. He did get upset by Voth.
Yes, he got upset by K-Kun, K-Voth, however you want to say it. Did a great job there in the Ridley Ditto.
But beyond that, it's been a lot of mixed bag results. And that's kind of what I expected to see.
Right. A lot of these players are also on common ground for the first time,
Yeah.
and before we start figuring out the most optimal ways to play this game, we're going to see some really funky stuff sometimes.
Yes. And that's a great high recovery from Koss, knowing that Locke was covering ledge pretty hard with all those aerials. Speaking of aerials, everyone's got to be on watch for Mega Man Fair now.
Yeah,
That is a
it's
beast
actually
of
a
a
way
move.
better move now.
It kills, it does a lot of damage. It's just a seriously strong option.
So very unfortunate for K. Rool with his big size. He throws pretty high, and Locke can duck under his own metal blades.
And one thing you'll see Koss doing, a lot of K rules are pretty ambitious with what they attempt to get off of burials from down throw. Koss opts for the safe damage. Up tilt, much quicker option than some of the others, and he's just going to take that 3%.
Only when he's really at a high percentage does he go for those kill options, like down smash.
Yeah.
Probably going to recover from here. That
Lock's
propeller is
pellets are
amazing.
so cute. And once again, Trump back air, something he has polished to a T from Smash 4.
Well,
Still
even just
here.
hanging out there, because Koss has to recover high, so he just has to just call out the back air whenever he wants it, especially with the multiple hits that it has. You can't necessarily parry all of them, and the air dodge isn't always as safe.
K-roll recovery going quite a distance, but it's pretty telegraphed when you're that far low.
Well, the big thing is that I believe he knows that hard enough can get through the propeller, so he has to go around it, which gives him the option for back air.
Yep. And Locke is content to hold on to this lead. K-roll's got to find a way to close this distance. Maybe use that armor to get in and sneak in
Yeah,
some
with
unexpected
K-roll and
hits.
so many big damaging hits, you'd think he'd be able to find one of them just to get this kill on a 150 HP Mega Man.
But Locke, his defensive play is really something to be
big dash
admired.
attack.
Once again, though, zone breaking options. Dash attack, I believe, since it puts the belly first, has a little bit of
That
armor,
move
too.
is so active.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? It was very late into the hitbox that he got that kill. Koss is
Locke
trying to
tries
find
go
something.
For pivot grab there, but he's unable to turn around in time, it looks like. Locke tries to intercept, but those propellers have such a tricky hitbox, it's difficult for a lot of characters to challenge.
They are very high priority on that attack. He might be able to get away with this one for free again. No, this time going around the back air, or around the propeller to get underneath him for the back air.
That was a beautiful placement there from Locke, dipping under the stage to get him from the other
That's
direction.
great awareness and heads-up plays.
These both players get extremely smart.
Really, at this point, though, I think Locke is in Koss's head. Koss not really sure how to do it, and there is the hard knuckle for the
Before
kill.
he's even able to start the up B, Locke was exactly where he wanted to be.
Yes. Actually caught that double jump, too.
Yep.
In classic fashion, Locke really adapting over the course of an entire set and then going for the exact reads that you're trying to think of before you've even thought of them.
Yeah. That was a pretty
Great
commanding
placement.
game, too.
Yeah, it was. Oh, so this is actually for going to to ninth place. Winning this
Right.
gets you all the way to one match away from top 8. So those are where the
Very
big boy
exciting
matches
stuff.
start.
A lot on the line here. And we're going to see both players stick it out with their characters.
Back
And
to
we're
the
going to
same
run it back to
stage.
Smashville.
Platform moves into place, and here we go.
So cute.
Oh, actually, it does keep moving a little bit as you start the match. Interesting. Okay,
All
wow,
right.
Koss going
Koss
really big for it, and
really
this time
going
gets
ham,
3
trying to
hits.
make a statement with the start of this one.
Wow, he's going really aggressive right now, not even bothering with the crown.
I don't think Locke was prepared for this kind of opening.
No. Oh, wow, off the rush. I'm really surprised that he even recovered at that point.
Yeah, and, you know, K-Rool, something that a lot of heavies aren't really accomplished in is controlling space outside of their own zone. K-Rool,
Also a chance to be F tilt, and he gets that kill. Wow.
Okay, when I first played this game and first played against this character, I was so convinced that K-Rool F tilt was F smash because of how strong it is.
Same, exactly. It looks like it, and then the F smash looks like the F tilt because of how fast it is.
Yeah, very, very interesting, unconventional options here. A lot of players are going to have to respect much of this character's kit, and I think that's where a lot of the frustrations come in so far when people fight against K-Rool.
Now, do you think that after the plant, he has the option of going for the, as they pop out, go for a down air and then another follow-up?
I have not seen that yet. It
I
wouldn't
haven't seen
surprise
anyone
me.
try it.
Yeah,
They just want the up tilt or like the F tilt or down smash.
Yep. Honestly, Locke was trying to win a ledge there to get an option against Koss, but the propellers do clip through the ledge, making it pretty hard to challenge. It's almost a little akin to...
And another F tilt. Koss is on fire right now.
This is a
Sorry,
total
that was-
reversal from the other match, yeah.
Yeah, he's being way more aggressive, getting a lot more grabs, finding the options that he can in front of Locke and not letting him build that space. There's been very few Metal Blades coming out from Locke right now. And there's another grab into up tilt. Actually, that one was mashed out very fast.
Locke
I think
was
he
prepared
knew
this time.
way ahead of time.
He knows he's got to make some big plays here if he wants to change this up.
All right, up
Intercepts
tilt.
the drift, but doesn't get the sweet spot up tilt. Still some good pressure coming out from Locke.
I like the idea of using the down tilt to get under crown. However, it gets hit on the return stroke. And a chance for Locke to get this edge guard. Hard Knuckle will do it.
Does get it, and Locke is not out of this game yet. With his oppressive ledge play, he could easily keep Koss at disadvantage and even this up.
However, do you think this might be a little bit too far gone for Locke to make it back in the set? He is down a full stock, and K-Rool is pressuring hard. There's the Leaf Shield.
Yeah. Given how consequential disadvantage is in this game, I don't think it's insurmountable.
Okay,
I think if Locke plays
that's
this
fair.
smartly, he can keep Koss in a bad position, and Koss won't be able to react.
My goodness, with the double parry from Locke, he's got the timing down pat, and he's been able to punish with forward smash pretty effectively.
Yep. Locke looking very strong right now. Going to space that perfectly off shield. Cost trying to shield grab it, but he can't do it, and he gets another hard knuckle. Once again, we're down to last stock.
I think he's figured out the way that Cost wants to be aggressive right now, and he's doing a really good job at limiting his options, especially with these parries, and he's pretty much saying you cannot throw these out all the time.
Oh, Cost nearly
so
gets that
close.
up air, which certainly would have been the game ender. Well, for my still unadjusted to smash.
However, an air-to-air forward air will also close up that stock and bring Cost and Locke to a 2-2 Game 5 situation. Great stuff by Cost there. Made the adjustments for that game and got ahead really fast.
I gotta say, well, first of all, great stuff to Cost for adapting.
Yes.
And then adapting after Locke adapted. But I also love how ridiculous K. Rool looks in this game.
I'm very sad that we could not see the first game because we don't know what that first interaction was like for Cost to take that game. Because we saw Locke pretty much take those 2 games back-to-back pretty well, and then Cost makes the amazing adaptation for Game 4.
Do you think we'll see a stage switch? Because the last 2 were on Smashville.
I thought I heard... I don't quite remember what I heard. Pokemon Stadium 2. So this will benefit both players in different ways. Cost can stay under platforms as Locke can. I'm not sure who's going to benefit more from it.
I like this for Locke.
Yeah, probably.
There's more room for
him to move around.
For him to avoid Cost's zone breaking stuff he was tossing out last game.
There's another dash attack that gets punished with up smash. That's pretty free. Down throw, up tilt.
All right, nice free percent early on for Cost.
Oh, big down smash. However, Locke jumps over it. And another dash attack to zone break. Jab combo out from Cost. Grabs the Metal Blade, drops it in front of him.
All right, yeah, we haven't seen a lot of item interaction. Players using each other's items
Well,
yet.
the big thing here is that K. Rool can get his crown back way easier than Locke can take it away from him. And if Cost tries to throw the Metal Blades, he's just going to get it ducked. So it's very tough for him to just use the Metal Blades in the same way that Mega Man might not want him to.
And we're watching Locke already adapt to those mash strats that Cost has been getting some early kills on. Great parry with the ball. And he gets the crown, does set it up into something.
That was cool. He tried to go for the forward tilt, however, couldn't convert, and Cost punishes appropriately.
In the wrong direction.
Yeah.
That's going to be certain doom there.
Chance
Against
for
a
Cost to
character
get
that
back.
had no armor, that strong jab would have been curtains for a lot of characters. But
However,
K. Rool has
catches-
tools to avoid it.
Locke was able to actually follow the recovery back on stage and get the up tilt for the kill, and does a lot of damage onto the onto that armor. Hi, how you guys doing?
If we can get back to gameplay. Yeah. There we go. All right.
Keeping everybody honest out here.
It's just such a tense set. They wanted to get some. Yeah, it switched again.
They keep switching back.
All right, Locke stuck at ledge.
However,
just
it's
holding
the up
advantage
smash.
so well, and that is one of his strong suits as a player, is keeping players at disadvantage.
Right. Up tilt from Cost. Gets him off. Locke's still at a lower percent. The blunderbuss fires again, and Locke uses it as an opportunity to punish. It's
That is
so
such
much of
an
a
odd
shame.
move.
Well, it's forced to either go at a diagonal or straight up, or behind you at a diagonal and straight up.
You can make it go not the diagonal, because I've only ever
You
seen
can
the
only
diagonal.
go directly up. You can also go behind you as well.
Interesting.
Not something you would see very often. However, it is a potential option.
Yeah, now we're seeing the ledge traps reversed here. Both players at pretty dangerous percents. K. Rool much heavier than Mega Man, though.
Yeah, and Locke using a lot of empty jumps right now to bait Cost into something like an anti-air.
There we see the new Mega Man fair coming into play. Off stage, that will kill.
Yeah, it does have a lot more knockback now, and does not really used as a combo tool as much as you might have used it in the past. Back throw will do it.
Just barely missed space,
wow.
but Locke is able to hold on.
I'm surprised by that DI. I thought that would have killed for sure.
Now, one thing Locke does have to be prepared for is K. Rool up B off the top.
Yes.
We saw that happen in doubles last night.
Well, I feel like you'd be able to mash out to the side and like air dodge it away. Wow,
Oh,
just missing the
falls
second and
out
third
of
hits.
The back air, that is
Must have hit him a little bit
super
too high to start. And the F smash not closing it out, costing 185. Hard knuckle though, big and deep.
That was the play Locke needed to put himself ahead here.
Does that seem absolutely free to you for Locke to pull off?
He's hitting them very consistently now.
Right. And F smash from Cost, quite misspaced from Locke to get that kill.
Pretty even game. Last stock, game 5. This is as close as you could ask for.
All right. Locke doing his zoning. Gets a couple pellets.
All right, pellet at that distance. With
Interesting
K. Rool's
that he was
armor,
not
it's
able
gonna
to
be
keep
safe.
going.
Yeah.
Metal Blade thrown, this time going in with the top spin. And up smash
Actually,
actually...
armoring through the end of that up smash.
I was just going to say that. Great job by Koss. Has to use those appropriately and is able to find a few situations. And we're at a very even game right now.
Locke's parries on this cannonball are very impressive.
However,
But he's not able to get anything off of it. Yeah.
well, the thing here is that Koss is changing up his timing for the crown toss. And after the parry, wanted to throw a metal blade, got hit by that crown toss.
Wow, K-Rool is ridiculously heavy because that up tilt side is nowhere.
Crown toss again at close
That's gonna
range.
be a hard
will get up
punish.
tilt.
Yeah, and the up tilt made him dodge the crown. Very cute.
Chance for Koss on platform to pressure. Locke is able to escape for free at the missed back air. And chance for back throw. Locke is in a good position right now for
Locke
hard
gonna
knuckle.
flame stage once again. Koss has to find a way off ledge and does manage to do it with that dash attack.
Big chance. F tilt maybe? No, goes for up tilt for the guarantee.
All right. Scary stuff, calling a jump.
Oh
off,
my
and
goodness!
Does get it with the command grab. Koss.
He was able to fall off the ledge and grab him as he got up. How did that? I have never seen that.
Inching it out over Locke. One of the tightest sets we've seen all day. Has to be.
That was amazing.
Wow.
What a great adaptation from Koss there. Actually baited Locke to get up and then just fell through the platform to grab him and shot him back out.
Shutting down the jump option and
Isn't
then
that-
moving to respond.
Isn't the blunderbuss way
alternative.
stronger than you think it is? It killed at 130. It's not something that seems like that.
No, not at all. But
That was a great option.
that is that's a game ender right there.
Koss moving on in loser's side. Locke ending his tournament at 17th place, I believe. Great stuff by Locke there in his first week
Is
of the
it
game.
I think it's 13th because
You think
that
it's
was for
13th?
ninth. Yeah.
I thought that was for top 16, so I believe, yeah, you're right. Ninth.
Yeah.
Not
Great
sure who
stuff
we're
to
gonna,
both players. Very impressive runs.
Is that going to be the end of our match, or we got some more coming up? Okay, we got some more coming up. So
Good stuff.
we'll be here for Don't Park on the Grass 2018. I am Wolt. With me is the head of Orbitar and Satellite Smash. Sorry, Seattle.
That,
you know, all about
it is
that.
called Satellite Smash because of Seattleite and Space Needle.
There you go.
So,
All right.
somewhat interchangeable, but yeah, it's great to be here. There have been so many wild things we would have never expected to see.
Yeah, thank you guys for
come
joining
out
us so
this weekend.
much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not Satellite Smash, but Cyronna is. And Cyronna has his own Twitter as well. You run into
You know what?
of them?
That's fine. Keep that Twitter
you
up there.
kidding
I
me?
love the free promotion.
You got 2 of them. I've got 0. You can't find me at that. I'd probably come up with something Fire Emblem related. Oh, well.
Fun bit of trivia. That Twitter account, the Satellite Smash Twitter account, Gyromite actually just claimed that himself.
Okay.
Yeah, he just
Well, all right then.
went and took it, which is fine because he's part of the organization too.
Well,
But
that's great. You guys do both great job at running the scene for the most part.
right, we certainly do what we can. There's a lot of exciting stuff on the way in Ultimate, and I'm personally really looking forward to being a part of it all. I think good things are to come, for sure, for all of Washington and just in the Smash community in general, because we're seeing things that we didn't see in the past, namely developer support.
Yep.
Nintendo's throwing themselves behind this game. Nintendo Versus wasn't a thing before. That's promoting stuff heavily.
Should we really be thanking Melee and the Smash community at large for that?
I definitely want to thank Melee because they
especially
have
with
kept the competitive scene relevant and
Yes.
in everyone's eyes for
They
decades.
showed Nintendo that this is a possibility, that we can actually do this and
Yeah.
maintain it even on our own terms.
Yeah.
And then they also came out with Splatoon and ARMS as another extension of this Nintendo Versus IP, if you want to call it that,
Yeah.
or promotional advancements with the advertising. It's all cool stuff.
Looks
For
like we're
our
gonna
next
the
match, we have Desi and
Spam
Spam
Cop.
Cop. All right.
Okay,
Mario
Spam
and
Cop
Robin.
making kind of a run here.
I
Desi,
know Desi really wants to do better than his 9th place finish at the last Don't Park on the Grass 2 years ago. He lost to Locke in that, and I know he's fiending for something better.
he already got some revenge then because he
Yes, he did beat Locke 2-0.
But likely here from losing to Captain L.
Right. That is a really tough matchup.
Yeah. Robin has some stuff, but the mobility differential and
Are you
Pikachu's
seeing this
tiny
at the ledge,
hurtbox-
though? People
Desi's
cannot
ledge
deal with
play
this.
is nuts. Yeah.
You are sleeping on Robin if you don't think that Arcfire is the best at the ledge. You have to respect it, and you have to get off in turn,
Yeah.
or you're going to eat a ton of percentage and a kill
Arcfire,
option.
oh, that's a great command grab.
Going
They're
back to
intercepting the drift.
12%?
Desi taking a brutally strong lead so far.
So does Spam Cop have any kind of experience against Robin? Because I believe there's tons of Marios over in Eastern Washington, and this is a great matchup for Desi because he knows the character a lot. 19% on the Arc Thunder, no follow-up combo. That's pretty tough to get. And a book into back air, he's being incredibly aggressive with this normally spacing character.
The only Robins that I know of, Spam Cop is a player from Canada, Western Canada. And the only Robins that I know of there, I know Shogi.
Right. He does play a lot of Fire Emblem characters.
And to a lesser extent, Iris.
Okay.
Also has Fire Emblem characters, primarily Robin. I'm not sure if Spam Cop has experience with either of those players, but if so, then he's probably at least familiar with some of the old Smash 4 stuff that carried over.
Right, and this is not any of that, because this character has nothing that carried over aside from arc fire combos. This character feels like entirely different, especially with that big Levin Nair.
Levin Nair is such a powerful boon for Robin here.
Air to air as well as a great kill option. Arc fire to the ledge, that should do it for the dash. Oh, I thought he was going to go for fair, actually.
I think what happened there was the dash attack would have killed, but the dash attack hit into another hitbox of arc fire, which set him up.
That's possible. Oh, right outside the
yeah.
F smash from Spam Cop. Not great for him there. He's got to find a way to get back into this match. Almost down 2 stocks, and the book throw right afterwards. You might dodge one, but there's a whole armada of books coming at you.
There is everything in the kitchen sink available at Destiny's disposal here.
And he's operating off of those meters that you see at the bottom of your screen there. He's got about probably 1 charge of Arc Thunder, 2 of L Thunder, and maybe 4 regular Thunders.
And another thing that we're probably going to see come into play this set, Thoron.
Thoron kills at 90.
Wow. Talk about leveling up.
That is probably what it should have been from the beginning. You also don't have to hold the button anymore.
Yeah, they refined that tome between games.
However, it's still not his strongest tome, considering Arc Thunder at all hits can do 29% in this game.
That's pretty wild, too.
And once again, you cannot just roll into this as well because you'll get down smashed by Desi, who loves that move. Spacing again with his Levin Nairs, doing a great job putting pressure on. Another down smash from Desi.
There is no room to breathe there when you're stuck at the ledge against this character.
Now this is strategy. Sorry, I had to. I had to do it.
You know, it's fitting. Desi would be pleased, I'm sure.
Finally, with a grab from Spam Cop and a good series, finally exerting some pressure and some stage dominance here for Spam Cop.
I was going to throw out a tip the scales line, but right now there are
the
no
up
scales
B.
to tip because Desi's pretty solidly in command of this game.
Yes, it's all in his favor. Except for that one good series. He got about 90% off that. That was a great job by Spam Cop.
Yep.
He needs more of those, finding these conversions off of grabs and following them up consistently as well. Back air from Desi, though. Closes out that game.
So
pretty commanding in his
powerful.
favor.
Yeah, that was... Spam Cop's going to have to do some thinking.
So the thing about Desi, I believe, is that he's an incredibly quick learner. He recognized all the differences about Robin and how he cannot play even remotely close to Smash 4 anymore. A lot of his moves seem a lot different. You cannot combo the same way. You have to really use these new abilities that Robin has, and you have to get up in his face. Yep. That's probably your best way of doing it and not letting him build the wall to begin with.
Yep. And what I would also like to see is a counter pick that gives him more options for getting off of ledge.
That is not the stage, however.
No, it is not this stage. But there is less room to move around. So if
would you
Spam
think
Cop
that
distance, it might still be to his favor.
Would you think that Unova League would have been helpful? Because that does give you the platform above you. However, it gives you so much more room for Desi to be able to set up the traps.
I thought about
it's
that.
It's a hit and miss.
It is a hit and miss. It's a double-edged sword, and I don't fault Spam Cop for not wanting to give it a shot.
Yeah. But maybe Castle Siege could have also helped in that situation.
If Castle
as a
Siege
smaller
wasn't banned,
stage.
I would pick that for sure.
Right. We don't know if it was. And that up B almost killed.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Now
Thankfully,
Spam Cop using the center platform right now for a lot of conversions and almost a kill off the top.
one thing they did do in the transition between games is, oh, that's a great turnaround off smash there. They kind of removed a lot of the ridiculously early base knockback kills off the top, so you won't see things like Mario's up B, the first hit killing at 2% or something.
The ones that have this guaranteed knockback, almost great roll-in, catch there by Spam Cop, finds the up smash, exactly what he needed for this second game.
Yeah, and
Desi has to make the wall back.
Reversal of the game that we saw just happen.
Right. And he's also doing a great job of getting around these projectiles. That was a quick jump in and grabbed him as well for Desi. And now he's coming back with these 11 nairs. And he's preemptively giving him these capes, saying, this is a thing I'm going to do. Yeah. And if I catch it, you're going to get hurt a lot. Desi makes it back on stage, retreats to the platform.
Yeah, and smart recovery from Spam Cop, avoiding those spikes of L-Wind. Because those are angleable now by Robin.
He actually has, me and Locke were testing it for the matchup against Desi, and he has a lot of mobility with that L-Wind. It's pretty great. And another arc fire at ledge. Gets that roll in with the down smash. It is much more immediate now on all sides as the ground pounds.
Nothing against Desi because he's playing this very, very smartly.
Well, that's the kind of thing. You have to have that spacing. If they roll in, Mario's roll in is huge.
Yeah. But just that looks extremely hard to get around.
And
I like that shield pressure. Levin looks positive on shield.
I was going to ask that exact question. Does that seem like he has advantage at that stage?
It looked like it there. Gonna have to be real careful when you hit shield with that.
All right, Thunder almost done now. I don't have to keep track in my head anymore. The game does it for me. Did you see that? He parried the book drop.
Yes.
That was hilarious. Like, swag when you didn't even need to.
And these are the small interactions that you're starting to see a bit of now, and you're only going to see more of as the game matures.
Yes. All right, coming in. Fair at 11 Nair. Big damage potential, but actually gets out of that arc fire hit.
Right,
I'm wondering if that was just
reversing
buffered
things.
so hard.
Maybe. Buffering, like we were talking about earlier, something a lot of players still have to get used to.
Yeah,
And
catches the
they
book
just-
midair and throws
they're
it back at
playing.
him. Actually, that was
nice
the
game of
sword.
back and forth here with Desi's items, showing that Spamcop has some item play under control.
All right, has Thunder back at his advantage. Although Desi's still falling behind a full stock back. Trades negatively, and Spamcop able to take full advantage of that with the forward air, but on the stage as Desi recovers. Well, you know, hits the mid stage.
Sure. But Desi's drift able to keep him from certain doom there. Spike off stage certainly would have sealed the stock, as the game told us so helpfully.
This is kind of a situation where you might think Desi would want to go in with the Nosferatu tome and try to catch some recovery. I'm wondering if he's thinking about that option. That could have been the option we needed to get back 40%, because as you are higher in percentage, you will recover more.
Yes, this is true. I don't fault Desi for playing it safe, though.
Right.
Because if he does whiff that Nosferatu, it's a free punish in the end of the game for sure.
Oh, man. I like the idea there from Desi, trying to bait in the roll, but he just missed that, and Spamcop able to punish with the up smash, taking game 2 and bringing this to 1-all.
Great adaptations from Spamcop. Finding exactly the openings he needed from small surface area that Smashville offers. What music was playing? Because I didn't even think, like, wow, I'm really tired of hearing this again.
There was way too much going on in that match for me to concentrate
We were
on
just
the
so
music.
engrossed in the players.
I am enamored by Desi's play, and Spamcop's adaptations as well have been pretty great to watch as well.
Yes. He called out so much of Desi's timing with that match. And now we're seeing a great Omega stage, Pirate Ship. Who doesn't love the stage and the music it has?
Well, I'm not exactly sure what music is being played right now.
Yeah, I don't know
However,
either. It sounds silent.
sounds like nothing. Did they actually get nothing?
I thought they got rid of all of that.
I don't know.
Sakurai said, like, yeah, we got rid of environmental noises and all the stuff that's bad to fight to. But
Either way,
maybe it's
Spamcop
just
opening
down
up with
really
a Spamcop opens up with a great combo and is just taking it to Desi right now. Forward air potential, and he DI's in to not have to worry about it.
Spamcop yet to be touched. Okay, now Desi gets a little stuff on the
Finds
board.
the
but
Thunder, yeah.
He's stuck off stage. Spamcop running a gauntlet on Desi right now.
All right, back airs, grabs the sword and throws it back at him. Great play from Desi right now. Has to make a big deficit back. I'm not sure about that Nosferatu, however.
That may have been misinput.
I'm wondering, yeah. That might have tried to been arc fire, but he actually pressed down instead. As the music slowly comes in.
We're starting to
Orchestral
get something.
as you can be.
I like drifting above him and throwing the Levin Sword down there.
Man, that back air with bronze does not have a great hitbox on it. Desi missing is confirmed. Try to fish
Spacey
with these
Levin
back
on
airs.
shield, but Spamcop still able to find punishes.
Yeah, the problem with those two hits is that he was falling way too into the shield, so that is negative. If you space it correctly, you can roll back in time. All right, air dodges into the side of the stage. Will actually recover that way. A good option for a lot of players now as they are unsure of how to get back. Spamcop catches the jump, though, with back air.
Yep, back air for Mario, very strong kill option now. I mean, it was always good. It was always good for spacing people out, but it seems.
Ooh, I love the
quite
idea
potent.
from Desi there, but just Spamcop finding a way around it. Spamcop really catching all of Desi's options now.
Yes.
It feels like that first game is tell
Data.
to how Desi is going to play.
Yeah.
And now he's really taking it to him through these next two games.
Yeah, Spamcop's adaptations are really paying off. He looks as in control as Desi looked game 1. Spamcop has had that unlocked for both of these games.
I want to see how this progresses because now Desi has jumped from ledge twice and Spamcop has caught it. Spamcop has caught it both times. I want to see how Desi will react now and how Spamcop will in turn. He's gotten some damage down at the shield. Down smash will catch it.
Yes.
Before in Smash 4, you would see these electric blasts come out from both sides. Now it is a straight ground pound.
Yeah. The back hit does seem to go much further than
Yes.
these two.
It is both sides immediate, both sides exact same size.
And you saw Desi landing there trying to get that command grab on Spamcop's shield with Nosferatu, but it wasn't fast enough.
I like the idea there from Desi trying to catch the Nosferatu. However, Spamcop able to adjust his timing and be fine.
Spam Cop playing with fire there, running off stage against recovery that spikes.
Fair for Desi, finding himself in a situation to spam some projectiles. Spam Cop staying a little bit in shield there.
That
Probably
was
waiting
11 air, so he might not have tried to punish because it looked positive last time.
I'm not entirely sure about that. I think he waited a little bit too long. He probably wanted another follow-up from Desi and decided to hold it a little bit longer. That will... Oh, I thought he was going to go for grab.
Yeah, same. I recognize this song now, and I don't remember what it is. Oh, no. Okay, Elwind is now out. If Spam Cop gets this edge guard, it's free.
Elwind is back.
Elwind is back.
Fastest
It recovers really fast
It is
now.
the fastest recovery that he's had. And Arc Thunder kills mid-air. That is what Desi needed at 169. Almost dying to that up air.
And this is one of the beautiful things about 3 stock.
Yes, you
That
can see those adaptations and comebacks.
Yes.
And Spam Cop, being in 3 stock, has the opportunity to make that comeback as well. Big Thunders, though, in 11 Nair.
This is starting to snowball, though. Spam Cop has to be very careful. He can't afford to take too much more percent with as many raw moves as Robin has that'll kill.
You know, one of the things that I was always worried about in playing Robin in this game with 11 Nair was that you were going to want to use it so much in neutral because it's such a great hitbox on both sides and so fast that you'd burn through your 11 swords so quickly. However, Desi doesn't seem to care, and he's using it as a spacing tool. Doesn't mind going in bronze for 5 seconds or 7.
Yeah, and I mean, when it runs out, you still get an item you can use.
Yes, exactly.
You're not left without a paddle.
So one of the things, wow, L Thunder might do it, and it does. Air-to-air catch. Desi going up 2 games now.
I was talking with Locke earlier about L Thunder and how it's changed. It's, as you can see, a little bit stronger than it was in Smash 4. It now eats through Mega Man pellets.
We were testing that last night. So one of the things here is that with this damage buff, the base damage of L Thunder being at 10% before is now at about 13 or so with this 20% increase. So with that, you eat a lot of projectiles you used to not be able to before, and you just plow right through some things. Does not plow through Mega Man Metal Blades, however. Those clash.
Oh, yes. Because I remember I asked him, I was like, does Metal Blade do it? And he's like, no.
Probably
good
clashes with
stuff.
fireballs. It's a bit of a more higher prioritizing projectile.
Yeah.
Big thing from Arc Fire that not nearly anybody talks about. It goes way further.
Oh, we
at
got
their trajectory.
Break the targets music? I dig it.
So somebody changed that on the screen beforehand. It's a great music
Good
to play
taste,
to.
everybody.
Finds that Nosferatu. This is the first time in about 2 games now.
Yep, not going to get a whole lot of mileage off it right now, but it's a good thing to get in your opponent's head with.
It is going to prevent them from staying in shield for too long and maybe make them roll a little bit or spot
Exactly.
dodge, which is exactly what you want. Limiting the defensive options. Trying to go for another Nosferatu. You get 4 of them.
If Spam Cop had tech rolled to the left, that would have hit.
And that's exactly what Desi's looking for. So kind of put his opponent in that mindset of, oh no, he's reading me that hard.
Yep.
I like this pick from Spam Cop, though. Gets these ladder combos for free if he can find them. On platform, though, Desi gets Nosferatus and tries to throw the book.
I get why Spam Cop picked this stage because, on one hand, the platforms give Mario another option to get off of ledge. And Mario, historically pretty great at stringing things together with the platforms. However, Robin covers so much airspace with all of those meaty aerials. Spam Cop is on the wrong end of it right now.
Right. So far, not losing a stock yet. However, is down in deficit by about maybe 30% or so. Throws a sword. Spam Cop elects not to grab it.
All right, good weight from Spam Cop there, punishing the attempt to get at disadvantage.
Oh my goodness, Desi wanted it really bad.
Yeah, we're starting to see that's the close to the end of the set nerves, but great edge guard from Desi.
If you notice what he did there, he wanted to keep that range of where he threw that Arc Thunder out of Spam Cop's range of recovery. So he had to jump back, wait for it. That gives Desi the option of running in, spacing his fair for free, and getting that kill. And the one hit of the book that does take 2 charges away. And if you remember earlier in that stock, Desi was spamming Wind Tone for the jab
for
follow-up.
the rapid jab. That'll eat up your recovery. Things you got to be aware of.
And the longer you hold A with that, the more it burns of that book. You can see that tick away if he ever uses it again.
Once again, another double-edged sword of a change because they did make that way harder to SDI out of. But it eats your recovery, and that's a lot more costly here.
So one thing I asked Locke about last night, and I kind of want to pose this to you. If Robin did not have durability on any of his options, how do you feel that this character would be? If you didn't have to worry about losing any of your options, you could always Arc Fire, you could always Levin, Thunder, whatever you want.
I think it would be a net positive for sure.
Of course. No, of course. Yeah.
Well, I will say that Dath, which was a very prominent
Robin, yeah.
Smash 4 Robin, once tweeted something to the effect of like, I wouldn't want permanent durability on all my stuff because I like the item play so much.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with that.
So it's an option, but I would say it wouldn't fix a lot of Robin's fundamental problems, but it would be a nice quality of life.
Oh my gosh! Spam Comp mistimes it. The charge is so long, and Desi gets that for free. That was max charge on the down smash. It's very fast and a good anti-air.
Yep. Talk about more changes in Smash 4. Being able to hold those things and get in your opponent's head. That's exactly what Desi got. Spam Cop smiles a little bit, realizes that that one was entirely on him.
Yeah. So the thing about Robin's down smash is that there's a lot of lag on the end of it. He could just waited and then got grab or dash attack or even a short hop nair for free. I'm not exactly sure what he was thinking. He probably just wanted the exact timing.
Yeah.
However, big whiff.
Yep. But Spam Cop, not letting it get to him, able to find a nice F smash and even things up. He's even got a small little lead right here.
Yes.
But he is going to have to do more than just get a small lead if he wants to take this to Game 5.
Well, so far right now, I believe Desi's the one with the advantage. He might have gotten a good series from Spam Cop there off these aerials. However, so far, the recovery there takes him about 10% down.
And momentum swing there with the Nosferatu.
It's not only just the percentage change, but it's also the mentality change of the command grab. And, oh, man, I have to work this much harder all of a sudden.
Exactly. It's erasing your worth is what it is. And that really
And
messes
once again,
with the player.
another one. He's got one charge left of Nosferatu. Let's see if he can use it on another platform. And that's where he's used them primarily in this game. Because you feel so stuck on platforms because you can't shield drop anymore.
Yes.
And Desi really taking this one away. Potential for arc fire. Waiting for the Levin sword to come back.
Right, how are we going to close this out? Desi burning some wins home.
It's only one charge for the rapid hit and one more for the finisher.
I see.
Remember, we don't have any checkmates anymore. You can get it at low percentages, but nothing that would even remotely get you close to a kill.
All right, able to punish Levin there. Maybe not the best spacing.
Oh my. The quick pivot Arc Thunder was crazy.
All right, we're out of Arc Thunder book. This is a blessing for Spam Cop, letting him get off ledge.
I believe that was Arc Fire.
Or
He
Arc
actually
Fire
threw it at the
ACB,
ledge.
You're correct.
Well, that's the thing, though, is if you see that gone, you want your opponent to burn that because that means that your ledge traps are all gone. He gets it back, and he's at full Arc Fire tones.
Right,
Once again.
This is a scary position for Spam.
Oh,
and he
my
reads
goodness.
It, but is unable to punish in time.
Yeah, he wanted that back throw. That definitely would have killed at that time. Elwin able to make it back.
For everything, just misses the fair off stage.
Oh, my goodness.
This is down to the wire.
Yeah, any big hit from Mario. L Thunder at its last. Trade air-to-air fair, and Desi will move on in loser's side to the chance at top 8.
Yes. Very impressive set. Spam Cop put up an admirable fight.
That was really great by him in those 2 games for the adaptation. He was really taking it to him in game 2.
I mean,
like
awesome. Game 1 was let's be real, it was kind of a wash.
Yeah, that was Desi all the way.
He brought it back super hard,
and then
full
kept
force, and kept Desi on his toes all the way through the rest of the set.
I was going to say, he kept that incredibly competitive and almost took it all the way to game 5.
Yep.
That was amazing.
Good
Desi
stuff.
waiting to see who's going to fight next for his chance to get into top 8. I'm not exactly sure who that might be. We probably should have brought a phone with some stuff here.
Let me pull up bracket here.
Guys, Smash GG, Don't Park on the Grass 2018. Follow along for this top 8 ride here, slowly moving into the future.
Oh, Cosmos J-Tails was game 5.
Oh, my.
That sounded close. I'll have to check that out on stream. Let's see.
Anything else you can see, Cyronna?
We've got... Oh, Desi will be playing Pandarian.
Oh, my. That'll be Meta Knights.
8. Or, excuse me. Not to make top 8. They will be playing for... I mean, it looks like 9th, but I guess it's not.
Not as far along as you might think. I'm not entirely sure.
The two matches we've got coming up here, Desi and Pandarian and Damn Cosmos.
Okay. All right. Seems to be some chats off to the side. Guys, thank you for watching us here at Don't Park on the Grass 2018 here at Seattle, Washington, at the University of Washington.
Yeah.
Do you go to school here, Cyronna?
I did grad school here.
Okay.
Finished up a year ago.
Awesome.
But beautiful campus, great facilities. Love that we're able to hold Smash events here on the regular. Whether it's in the hub, whether it's in the Port Priority venue, the Great Room.
The Intellectual House, the Emerald City series.
Yeah. plenty of options. UW has been extremely accommodating, and we're very grateful to work with them.
It's been a blast being here for this entire weekend. For our commentary yesterday, for the things you guys got to see for singles and doubles, we had some great sets all over the course of the entire day. Even the ones you can't see have been amazing as well. Especially with this quad setup that we have here for Peak Gaming Northwest, it's been a treat. If you've watched any NFL Red Zone, it's very similar to that exact same concept. Go Hawks.
There you go. How are they doing today?
I don't know. I haven't watched their game yet. I believe it starts at actually, it should be going on right now, but I am too scared to check the score, although they are playing down in San Francisco.
All right, let's check the other pool of top 96.
Okay. A lot of matches here happening today for this top 96 action. I almost thought we wouldn't get to commentate because we were moving through these matches so fast. Even these Game 5s are just moving.
Yep. All right, let's see. So ESAM was able to make it through winners semis.
Okay.
And over Verminubis, who has made a killer run with the newly buffed Ganondorf. Yeah.
So the one thing I talked to them about that before their match, and they said, oh, we're both going to die at 50. I'm either going to get edge guarded being Verminubis, or I'm going to die to a forward air at 50 being ESAM as Pikachu. Both light character versus an incredibly heavy character. One with great offstage options versus one that almost doesn't have any to think of.
Yeah. All right, so some other interesting updates here.
Give us the deets, man.
Yeah. We've got Magister 3-2 over Locust.
Oh, wow. Incineroar.
Definitely an upset.
Incineroar.
People are going to have to prepare for this character. I'm telling you. He's not going away. He's such a wild card compared to everything that everyone was prepared for in Smash 4.
And it looks like we are going to be getting Pandarian and Desi right now. Western Washington versus Eastern Washington. PRs on both sides.
Yes.
Desi being usually consistently talked about as the best Eastern Washington player. Pandarian making waves and getting into the top 5 side of Western Washington.
Yes. Pandarian has had a great growth arc. If you want to follow the Western Washington Smash 4 anime storyline, he started out.
Which season are we in at this point? You tell me.
Oh, jeez, I don't know. I've lost track. Too many episodes, man. But Pandarian definitely, one could argue, one of the protagonists. He's grown so much as a player since he started out in the scene. Went from getting like shield break comboed by Ganondorf to this last season of Smash 4, he finally hit number 1.
Okay.
Very impressive stuff. He was making a name for him on the national stage, taking sets off Elegant and other top players, Lima.
Okay.
So he is he's motivated. He's gotten a taste at the top, and he's itching to hold on to as much of that as he can in Ultimate. Going to be a tough one for Desi. But
this actually is incredibly painful for a matchup because Meta Knight is so in your face all the time.
Yes, there's not going to be any room to breathe.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I've known this matchup quite a bit playing Jam and Toast over in Western Washington. It is unfun. It's very hard to land at all times.
Pandarian also has been working pretty hard on a Pokemon trainer for this game.
Okay.
But I don't suspect we'll see that.
Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. He was playing it, I believe, he tried it one game against Too Many Cooks.
Okay.
And it did better than the Meta Knight he thought. But
starting
for now,
on PS2.
Yeah, the Meta Knight does not surprise me.
Yeah, go with what you know.
Yep.
Meta Knight seems to be pretty good in this game. Maybe not as overrated or maybe not as good as people initially thought from all those Twitter combos that were coming out before the game came out, but still a very strong character, able to go off stage for a long distance, able to find a lot of confirms and kills, a lot of grab combos. We'll see how Pandarian uses that over the course of this entire set.
Oh, we've got somebody, I believe, thinking you have the Satellite Smash Twitter account, asking you, please tell me that's a Dixon jersey.
Unfortunately, it is Steven Hauschka, the kicker for the Seattle Seahawks over the course of, I believe, 4 years. When I started watching them, I was a kicker in high school, as well as playing Grid Kids when I was a younger child. A NFL kicker is my spirit animal, so I love kickers. Currently, Sebastian Janikowski is their current kicker on the Seahawks. Ed Dixon is amazing, though, and he is a god in his own right. But this first game on PS2 for Desi versus Pandarian, I got to root for my boy Desi. You got to root for your boy Pandarian.
I'll be rooting for my boy Pandarian, yeah.
We got equal bias. It's okay.
Yep. We will. Yeah, this is how balance is struck.
Right. Pandarian probably going to die very fast, has to find his way past these arc fires, taking an early 75%
right now,
and another 11 Nair.
Right now I think Pandarian is feeling out the hitbox of arc fire because it's a little different than it was in Smash 4.
It seems to be a bit wider as well as harder to get out of in terms of Smash DI or even regular DI.
And it's pretty tall, deceptively tall. You saw at the very start of this game Pandarian doing some short hop down airs and got clipped by the pillar of arc fire, not expecting it to reach as far as it did.
So one of these things that I'm going to be seeing from Desi, and I think Pandarian's going to start adapting, is how is Desi going to get back on stage? Oh, that is really tough. You actually clip through the platform and will probably end up getting touched by the arc fire in those situations. Almost the reverse air-to-air.
That was a beautiful interception from Desi. But Pandarian, one thing to note about this matchup, Meta Knight has the jumps and the options with down B and whatnot to get past these ledge traps better than most characters.
Yes, he can get around them pretty well, especially with the dimensional cape. He's got to be ready for that, Desi in that case. But I want to know if Pandarian can get behind that. And then, ooh, big recovery there. Takes about 7% back.
Once again, that's a mental toll. Pandarian, he has gotten much better with his mentality in recent years, but he is still prone to get a little flustered when things start going south.
Chance for Pandarian to do some real pressure on this platform. Really thought he was going to recover off stage. And there is the dimensional
cape. What we were
cape.
looking for and what we were talking about. That's his option. Desi's going to have to respect really hard here. Pandarian just mistimes the down smash to cover Desi's
it's almost too fast that he couldn't get what he wanted.
Was. I'm pretty sure it's Smash 4 that would have actually hit.
But although nice nair off stage, gets that one.
Pandarian's edge guard is one thing that he can ride pretty high on from Smash 4.
And I'm loving how back and forth this is. Desi might get a lot of damage down, but the Pandarian comes right back, gets him in a bad situation, and then combos him for free, which is what I was kind of expecting. Robin doesn't have any get off me moves, aside from that Levin nair.
Yeah, and one of the things Pandarian was best known for in Smash 4 is his proficiency with Meta Knight ladder. He was probably the best Meta Knight at the game's end at doing ladders. Like, he optimized that combo for just about every variable you can imagine and was so precise. But that ladder's changed now. So he's going to have to figure out some other ways to get
a little bit more sideways, isn't it?
Up B will still kill, but
it's going to take a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were definitely testing that out when the game came out, and it seemed that it was a lot higher percentages, or you had to get them so much higher up the top of the stage.
Right.
And obviously, Desi's not going to put himself in that situation. Catches that spot dodge into down smash. A much better move for Robin in this game.
Yes.
Oh, I love that idea there.
Pandarian's showing Desi that he can do some stuff with items too.
So Desi wanted to throw that up really high because the sword and also the books by extension do not go away until they touch the ground.
All right, and Pandarian knowing exactly how far he can take those ladders and when he can link the up Bs, getting a kill and keeping this completely even.
We are at the exact last stock, starting here with Desi trying to make a good run with these combos off of the projectiles.
Good F-tilt out of shield, responding exactly to Desi's cross-up. Pandarian not really giving a lot of room to work with it, but Desi capitalizing on that close distance, getting some damage with Nosferatu.
All right, good conversion there for Pandarian. Gets a good grab combo for a lot of percentage and is actually taking the lead now.
All right, Pandarian frame trapping that air dodge with Meta Knight's quick aerial options.
Good air-to-air for Desi, though. Keeps him off track. And, catches that roll in, but no real punish.
We're starting to see some spaghetti here.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's Pandarian's trying to figure out how he can best read Desi's next options. He had it, but he didn't quite react to it.
Right, these falling nairs are pretty potent right now from Pandarian.
And wow, Desi air dodged straight through all those aerials.
Yeah, I'm impressed by that.
And the dimensional cape, no swing on the sword because he went straight into the platform. Desi's going to have to try to maybe mix that up with maybe arc firing into the center stage now.
All right,
Meta
Knight
catches
forward
it
air, much better than it used to be. Very safe to throw up.
Oh wow, empty hops from Desi. I was getting scared.
Yeah, that was I was shaking a little bit myself.
I was waiting him to fire with the back throw or the back air, but not quite.
Oh, Pandarian goes
arc
for
fire,
it. Oh,
chance
but this
with
might
the up
be
smash.
the confirmed Desi needs. It is.
So very close arc fire. The ignition hitbox is bigger. However, you can clash that mid-air now. So if Pandarian wants to slice the arc fire, it won't proc. That's a big nerf for Robin in this game now.
Yes.
We saw that with Spam Cop in the previous game. He actually recovered at one point, and the hitbox from his recovery went past the ledge, touched the arc fire, and it did not proc.
Oh man, that didn't even.
I saw it, but it didn't matter at the
Yeah.
moment. But that is a situation that Pandarian can use with his disjoints if he wants to stop these arc fires from coming out in such rapid succession.
I knew that arc fire no longer triggered on projectiles.
Yes.
But I didn't know that just any hitbox could stop it.
I believe that Luigi can nair it. If you want to
Wow.
think of that kind of a hitbox. But disjoints, of course.
Oh, this is death. This is death. Yeah.
Yeah, gets the
As soon as
entire
I
chain
saw it,
off
I
the
was
side.
like, nope, Pandarian knows the stage too well. It's not. It's done.
Yeah, this is going to have to fire back pretty well here. That was a great zero death there for Pandarian.
Meta Knight's neutral B doesn't work anything like it used to.
In any game that it's ever had
It's
access.
always completely transformed.
They
between
don't
Smash
know
titles.
how to make it balance. I don't get
They
it.
don't, and it's always ridiculous in a different way.
Yeah.
It did like 30% in Smash 4.
It was an amazing option for all forms of neutral and brawl.
Yeah,
and
it did everything.
in this game, they're like, let's give it one hit and send it off to the side. They can't kill off the top now, and then they're like, well, we'll just kill off the side.
They got a little too focused on trying to nerf the vertical ladders that they
broke something else
the
without
forest
realizing.
for the trees.
My goodness.
Phenomenon here. But
Chance
Pandarian,
again!
He recognized he wasn't far enough over to get a kill, so he just goes for the better damage there.
Okay, that was a great job by Pandarian there. He's dealing a ton of damage and taking Desi down really far right now.
Smashville, honestly, this is Pandarian's playground. Even though the platform doesn't move, which is something that he really capitalized on in Smash 4, he likes the stage, he likes the blast zones, he likes the lack of space.
He has so much options to either retreat to that platform, go down to it, and there we go with the stage spike, the Elwind not being not with the lack of tech. Sorry, I'm fumbling over my words here. I got spaghetti myself.
He just exploded after that.
And the great Dimensional Cape, that is what Pandarian can use to get out of all of these combos.
Dimensional Cape, very strong option for breaking into Robin's zone.
That is a good zone breaker, like you were mentioning there for Toss in the previous set, now applying here for Pandarian.
Yes. All right, Desi kind of stuck on a platform, finds his way back down to the ground, but Meta Knight's ground options are pretty potent.
All right, rolls in, Desi center stage, trying
Good
to find
cross
probably a
up
grab.
there. All right, Pandarian's starting to get a little wiser to some of these arc fires.
Well, the
Jumping
big
over them
problem
using
here
Meta
is
Knight's
that
vault jumps.
if Pandarian is above Desi in this situation where he's kind of just floating above him, throwing an arc fire is a guaranteed, I'm going to take some damage, because you just float straight down. Meta Knight can fall very fast if he wants to.
Pandarian using these Meta Knight's ability to kind of suspend himself above opponents.
Right.
To taunt Desi into using a good tech.
And a great tech there by Desi.
All right. Desi's so far been able to avoid a decent number of Pandarian's offstage pressure options.
And this is kind of where Desi wants to be because Pandarian can't just drop straight down past him.
Yeah.
That platform coming in handy for him.
Desi's got it. He's found his sweet spot, and it's in the middle of the stage.
So slowly Desi's been making this back ever since that 0 to death from Pandarian. The percentage is not necessarily perfect for him. However, and this is a great shot for Pandarian to potentially get this.
Oh, dragging
that was
him
a great
down,
drag
and
down.
this Gimp is beautiful.
Oh, he ran out of Elwinds. That was so much recovery.
Desi's tech
as well
almost
as,
saved him, though.
That was so sick.
Like,
that was
huge props to Desi for not throwing in the towel there. Yeah.
That 0 to death really took him off the side, as well as the burned uses of the Elwind really killing him there. A big problem for Robin at times. That timer is incredibly small, but if you don't burn the whole tome, you have to burn a jab at some point, and that takes up your time.
Yes.
But at the other point is that you'll never know how far along you are because you're always switching between Thunder, Elwind,
and you don't see the meters
Thunder,
other than
Fire.
the one you're using.
Yes, the last one that you've used, and the 11 sword as well.
Dangerous territory. Definitely something that Robin players are going to have to pay attention to.
This time going to Town and City, using more platforms to his advantage, as well as finding better spots to recover from, I'm sure.
Gives Desi a lot more room to breathe.
Yeah, more stage space, more traps to set for different spots.
And the blast zones in the stage, it was kind of infamous in Smash 4 for having a very low ceiling.
They have definitely
Not the
normalized it now.
Yeah, it has very large blast zones now. So you probably won't see those 0 to deaths from high base knockback.
I don't know. There's a staircase. I thought he was going to get stretchered there at the end.
Same.
Pandarian with a chance. Does a lot of damage here. And gets back.
Tries to intercept a low recovery, but Desi wisely goes high.
Yeah, very good adaptation here. With a 1-1 all in Game 3.
Pandarian's throwing out a lot of back airs here for shield pressure and does manage to find that down B once again, infiltrating Desi's safe space.
And the shuttle loop not killing, even though he was very close to the top.
That didn't kill.
This is a big chance for Desi. Goes for forward smash and finds it with the kill, just barely. You know, I thought Pandarian might try to float back, but
same.
I guess Desi called it out, and that is the strongest smash attack that Robin has.
Pandarian may be a little frustrated that his seemingly guaranteed ladder kill doesn't actually do the trick, but forward smash from like across the stage on ground level does. But
wow, good dimensional cape hits behind him.
That move has been MVP so far in this set.
That after Game 1, definitely. I'm waiting for Desi to kind of catch that and turn around, maybe down smash him out of it, but that's pretty tough to catch.
Yeah, we might see that in a Game 3, 4, 5 situation. That's one of those adaptations that you save for an extremely hard punish.
Right. And interrupting the arc fire. Pandarian with a good combo here, going in probably into shuttle loop. No, wants the reset instead.
That was smart because he knew shuttle loop would not kill at that point.
Another reset for Pandarian.
I like
so that is
arc fire
that is
on the
always
ledge.
a great tech. And great tech for Desi, using it as a recovery. You just have to expect that he's going to get it from now on.
Yes. And Pandarian once again managing to fight his way off ledge with the dimensional cape. Desi puts
about
himself back in
15%
the
back.
stock in a much better spot with that.
The Nosferatu, yeah. Arc Thunder charged. How is he going to use it? Tries to limit options as Pandarian lands and gets it back here.
Pandarian, I expected Desi to stay in shield there because he only did F tilt 1.
So there is a lot of lag if you shield that dimensional cape. Desi able to punish it that time. And there was no swing on that one, but still a good punish for back throw. That is still strong from Smash 4.
That, I feel like, was even stronger than it was in Smash 4.
Possibly. Or there was very little DI on it.
Very possible, too.
Oh, Arc Fire combo is big.
See, Meta Knight doesn't go forward as far as he did in Smash 4 with dash attack, and Pandarian was, if he was known for his ladder optimization, the thing he was known for behind that was his preference for dash attack.
All right, so big thing to think about right now.
Great
Never mind.
read.
What I was going to say is that Desi was about 3/4 of the way through his L wins. However, the kill resets all of them immediately.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, you'll see the gauge fill up for Levin Sword right away, but yeah, not at the beginning of the game. Not sure why that is.
All right, this could be a lot of percent for Pandarian here. Desi has to play his cards right to get out of the situation.
Yeah, this is the chance to really take a big hold in the set right now. And a good air-to-air for Desi. Those Levin Swords, just huge hitboxes.
Pandarian hanging on by the skin of his teeth here. Does get clipped by Levin Nair.
This is a good chance because Desi gets a lot of time to get that back. It should be about 2 more seconds.
All right, Levin Sword almost refilled completely. It should
And
be
now
back
it is
online now.
Dash attack with Desi. Has a lot of percentage built on Pandarian. Any big aerial hit's going to probably knock him out. Trying to find Nair spacings. Probably another air.
That'll do it. Off the top, forward air, brutally strong.
Yeah, that thing is wicked.
It hits like
So
an electrified truck.
All of them hit like trucks.
Yeah.
2-1 for Desi right now. Pandarian with the counter pick in his advantage to bring this to 2-2 potentially, but he's already used up his Smashville pick. Goes for Battlefield instead.
Interesting.
More platforms to hide underneath, but more ladder combos for Pandarian.
Yeah. This went back and forth when Spam Top chose it.
Who will make it in the top 8 here? Go park on the grass.
Are we
on the
going to
loser's
see
side.
another Game 5?
Oh my
Pandarian
goodness.
certainly got it in him, but
So
I think, I don't know, he's going to have to work out some kinks and be a little more cautious with some options, I think.
but with these top 8 matches, or not top 8 matches, but chances to top 8, we've seen Game 5s repeatedly. How do you feel as a player trying to think of all of your options for every stage? Now that we're in a best-of-5 situation, you have to have at least 3 of them in your mind.
Yeah.
Beyond the starter.
I know that Pandarian despises Castle Siege,
Okay.
so that's not even an option.
But I don't think that Desi knows enough about Castle Siege to begin with that he might want to go there because it's so claustrophobic.
Yeah. I wouldn't like it for Robin at all.
For Robin, Arc Thunder and L Thunder will go all the distance of the stage. They do not get clipped by the slant.
That's interesting and good to know. But by the same token, there's just so little room to breathe there.
So little room to get away from projectiles.
Wouldn't be
potentially.
my choice.
It's weird. It's just very weird.
Robin's projectiles are way more committal than
Anything
say like Toon
else,
Links,
yeah.
or I mean Young Links. I keep forgetting that Young Links in the game.
Both of them, yes.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
center
we
stage.
did end up on Battlefield, and Pandarian's going to try and make the most of it. Desi's taking strong.
Oh,
stage
big
control
Thoron
here,
right
though.
there. That is a full screen option if I've ever seen one.
Sure is.
So one of the things that Desi's been doing is leaving arc fires on platforms, and the Thorons will help him burn his book even faster. Throws a sword, hits Pandarian's shield, and disappears. That's the
Pandarian
chance.
Drifting outside that Nosferatu range this time. Good awareness on his part, starting to adjust to some of Desi's spacing.
Well, it's almost like keeping your opponent honest. You know, you can't sit in shield for too long, and Pandarian's starting to get onto that mentality. Because these Levin's attacks are just keeping him there forever.
Yep.
Book is out.
All right. Book will probably kill.
It takes
Depending on
about
position.
It takes about 6 seconds for Arc Thunder to come back.
All right, good frame trap from Pandarian. If you air dodge the up air, you're getting hit with the down air.
Right. And the back air missed by Pandarian. Desi makes it back for free and tries to charge a book. However, Pandarian once again right in his face with the dash attack.
All right, trying to keep Desi at ledge, but puts himself at risk of a back throw, which killed him last game. How's he going to get through? He
L
will
Thunder
not this time.
just slams in midair. That is such a strong buff for that move. So much more knockback. and even leaves the arc fire there at the ledge for Pandarian to meet as he tries to recover.
Yeah, Pandarian unable to stuff that recovery out there because of Desi's smart arc fire placement. Now, Pandarian needs to keep his cool and not get a little too aggressive here. Because he'll take a lot of damage from Desi's wall if he does.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Pandarian.
Great movement into the back air.
Dash in, dash out, short hop back air, found it. Great job by Pandarian.
Yes, and Pandarian is going to be a force to be reckoned with when he gets more time to get accustomed to the engine and the new ground movement options.
So do you think this is more of a case that Desi figured out his character more before Pandarian did?
I don't know.
Too early to call, right?
It's too tough to tell. Pandarian also spent a lot of time with a character that's not Meta Knight.
Okay.
So it's possible that Desi just did exclusively Robin.
He has, entirely.
Yeah, then there might be a little more familiarity there.
Desi was also a Corrin main back during Smash 4, but ultimately opted to just go Robin so far. And I think that's to his credit, has been helping him out tremendously because nobody really knows much about this character right now.
I think Desi is acclimated to the new stuff that the character has quicker than Pandarian.
Yeah, than anyone would ever know.
Was so, I'm putting all my cards into this ladder basket because it is the optimal way to play Meta Knight.
Maybe not anymore, though.
Yeah, now it's a little bit more mixed, I think.
Which is probably a good thing, but this air-to-air shuttle loop does find that kill onto Desi, and he takes the lead with the stocks.
And that's another adaptation you're seeing through the set here. Desi was often recovering high to avoid all of Pandarian's low pressure, but Pandarian wisens up, intercepts the up B with his own, and seals the stock, taking a nice lead here in Game 3. 4.
It's all right. Chance for Pandarian, pressure on platform. Desi once again building the wall, side of the stage.
Pandarian now recognizing he doesn't have to try and break the zone if he doesn't want to.
Well,
now kind of does, yeah.
I think it's because at the side of the ledge there, for Desi, he just has to kind of pressure Pandarian out of him. And Pandarian's going to take all those projectiles coming at him just to get a little bit of damage.
Pandarian caught the Nosferatu and dropped it on Desi as Desi was recovering from teching. That was very cute.
And that Nosferatu tome has like a 30-second cooldown, so it's going to be a while. Forward air to up air to back air.
His spot dodge there. Desi taking full advantage.
Wow, Desi using the whole kitchen sink at this point. Oh, he's out of the book. He's almost there.
That's going to be a
he's got one tick left.
Mistake for Desi.
Well, not with the shuttle loop being as weak as it is now. As weak as it is now. Tech from
oh my
goodness.
Yes. Can be a difficult move to tech at times because it's multi-hit. But for all of Desi's prominence off stage, not able to get it where it counts there, Pandarian takes the Game 5.
Do you remember the video that Beefy Smash Dudes put out like 2 days ago?
Is
about teching.
Is it the one where if the acceleration for being hit is so high you can't tech?
Yes.
I didn't see the video, but I read that. Yes.
So I'm not sure if that was a case, but it is something to think about moving forward with this game.
Yeah.
Being as close as you are, getting hit by something that hits you so hard, I'm not entirely sure if that was the case, but it is something that you have to look out for now.
Yes. And we are seeing this set go full circle back to where it started, although
on
Pandarian has a lot more
knowledge
familiarity with this matchup now than he did when he began.
Well, I think it's the same way Desi at the same time, probably getting some familiarity. It's just whether or not he can stay on top of this Meta Knight and keep these aggressive behaviors from Pandarian in check.
Yeah.
Because right now he's just mauling him.
Yep. And once again there, the down tilt coming out too fast. You saw Nosferatu starting up, but Pandarian was ready to pull the trigger before that could even get activated.
And I like how Desi just kind of pressures regardless of which sword he currently has access to.
I mean, bronze sword aerials aren't bad.
They're not awful. They just have no knockback.
Yeah.
The same frame. Yep. You know, it's all the same stuff, just the less smaller hitbox and the less damage and less knockback. All right, the B reverse Arc Thunder
and I
gets
like
caught on platform,
that
however.
Pandarian is now jumping over a lot of these Arc Thunders. He's
That's
not
a good
triggering them by shielding anymore.
And we've got Thor on deck for Desi, and he fires it. It's pretty safe. No real way to punish it on shields.
Yeah, that probably would have killed now, right?
It would have, 100%.
Thoron, big buff. We might see one come into play here soon, but right now Pandarian's keeping the pressure up, and that's a great interception of the air dodge. That's another free nair for Pandarian. Once
Yeah,
again,
I think
capitalizing on
Desi
these
tried to
recovery
go
options.
in and then kind of cut back with his recovery, but Pandarian didn't even have to worry about it. Just nair is in place is fine. The air-to-air fair will kill Desi's Pandarian's first stock. My apologies.
Well placed on Desi's part, keeping this completely even and tacking on a lot of percent in
Yeah,
that Arc Thunder.
that Arc Thunder is massive now. No real combo options, or not a lot of them at least. And the wind tome coming out, good rapid jab now is very strong. The universal jab buff keeping somebody in place.
Yes. Oh, Pandarian going to trap that air dodge there with the forward tilt, and Desi once again managing to fight his way up ledge with Arc Fire. That seems like king of ledge, whether you're on it or on
Well,
guarding it.
as an approaching tool, it's pretty great coming back to the ledge because your opponent has to respect it because it's multiple hits, and if they eat it, it's going to be a lot of damage, and you're now out of position. So shielding gives you the opportunity to get back for Robin. And Desi's really great on this stock right now.
He's building his wall, and he's building it well.
And even back rolling at the same time that Pandarian wants to get out of stuff. And the Levin Sword is back.
Right, Pandarian doesn't tech into the Arc Fire. Good awareness on his part, but he's got some work to do.
Oh, wow. Last hit of Arc
He
Fire.
thought Arc Fire was going to expire, and it stayed just a
That
frame
should be a
too
kill,
long.
and it is. Coming into the Arc Fire there off the ledge get up, not a good option. You got to watch that.
Yep.
Big hitbox. This is Desi's game to really start to steamroll, but Pandarian coming back with a lot of aggression and a lot of aerials.
Robin's disadvantage state not
Oh, it's
too
awful.
great.
It is awful.
Pandarian capitalizing.
And this is Pandarian's chance. Good down air. Oh,
Right,
recovers
Desi
high, though.
goes high, but
And he
he's
scoops
able
him
to
with the
drift
drift.
through the platform. Very nice feint.
Nice job. And with the drag down, Pandarian just misses the down tilt for the jab lock. That was a great option to go for, though. I wish he could have gotten it.
Yes. And that might be mechanical familiarity coming into play, too, because
Right.
Smash 4, very precise with a lot of those.
The Dimensional Cape, though, that's a ton of knockback. I was not
Yes,
expecting that to kill at all.
It's extremely strong. Pandarian knows exactly when that's going to get him the kill he needs. Able to find it right there and keep this last stock. Game 5.
This is too
Once
tense
again.
for me to handle right now. But as we've seen so far, it's always been Desi Pandarian, you know, back and forth the entire time. But who's going to clutch this out and go to top 8? I wonder.
It's too close to call.
Yeah, I cannot say one way or the other who has the advantage right now because these aggressive moves from Pandarian, the zoning ability from Desi, oh my goodness.
Yeah, if you took a snapshot of the match right now, Desi has a percent advantage.
However,
Desi's character, things start snowballing so quickly. If you
and
get in
that's a
bad
big
position.
chance for Pandarian. Got him on platform. Desi's able to jump out with the footstool and get this Arc Fire out with the fire down now, and the Thunder down, and the Levin Sword down. This is Pandarian's chance.
This is a big potential string for Pandarian.
As he's
It
just trying to get his
continues.
options back. And Thunder is back, Fire is back, Sword is back.
Everything is back.
Yeah, everything is back.
Everything is here.
You know, now we're in a situation where back air
That
barely
jump
clutches it
from
out.
The air dodge is just going to finish things
Oh my
off
goodness.
and get Desi a spot in top 8. Pandarian taking 9th.
That was a. Did that look like a fake kill screen at first? We've seen a lot of those where you see the kill
Looks like
screen.
it's a kill, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
I expected it to kill when
Okay.
it hit. Yeah.
Yeah, we were getting to that situation where that damage was built on Pandarian. Any Levin aerial was going to do a ton of knockback, probably kill him air to air, and the back air was able to seal it out. Desi moves on. Pandarian, great job here for the first week coming out. Thank you guys for joining us for Don't Park on the Grass, and we're going to move into the next match.
Wow.
My goodness, that was quick. Costas Moss and Dam.
No rest for the weary.
No rest for my voice. I'm going to get some water, though. I need that a little.
Totally fair. Right now we've got the other top 8 qualifier here. From this pool, Dam and Cosmos. Cosmos coming over Lock, Dam coming over Boba. And Dam so far putting a lot of pressure on Cos, really abusing the fact that K-Rule has limited options with people in his face.
How much do you think Dam knows about K-Rule at this point in time?
Probably not tons.
But however, finds a air-to-air back air off PS2. You know, this is interesting because they're both new characters.
Yeah.
Do these players know much
Yes,
about
yes.
the opposite character?
Yeah.
How much do they know?
I don't know.
Is
I
the-
don't.
Where's the adaptation?
I don't
I gotta
think
see
Cos
it.
has tons of Wolf experience.
That was a pretty cool crown to
Crown
up
into up
smash.
smash.
That was
I like
pretty
it.
sick.
We got some kooky combos coming out.
From the man K-Rule himself, up tilts as well.
K-Rule up tilt is such a good move.
Oh, and down air, no tech from the stage spike. All right. Is that not a spike?
It's a spike. He just got the sour spot, so it hit him
Okay.
in the stage.
It seemed like he would have gotten that, honestly, but not quite. throwing the crown out.
All right. Oh, my God. Crown into
Blunderbuss into the grab afterwards.
Whew. That's a lot of percent.
That thing seems to recover quite fast.
Yep. And once again, down smash on shield. Way too much pushback for Dam to punish that without a parry.
Oh, nice side B. That'll hit standing K. Rool.
That looks like a really easy thing to sweet spot on this character.
Yeah, that's got to be big. So we might see that down throw to side B combo.
We may.
Oh,
Ooh.
Reflector. You got to remember, K. Rool also has a Reflector in his own counter.
I keep forgetting that. I know it's counter. I keep forgetting the Reflector part.
Well, it doesn't work because you can also, it doesn't work in certain situations where you can also just break it. So you would just lose that right away. Back air from Koss, trying to dodge these these forward Bs. The Wolf Flash, if I'm remembering that name right from Brawl.
All right, Wolf at
oh, that's a great option
here too. Yeah,
and the down
clipping
tilt.
The recovery perfectly with the down tilt. K. Rool strutting back across the center.
What in the world? Why would you go for the up smash there? He was still invincible. A little bit of weird stuff from Koss.
Koss doesn't care.
Yeah, however, he is a stock up right now, but at a massive percentage, and that gets evened up immediately. Yeah. This is a very back-and-forth game.
You think we're going to see another Game 5?
Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure my heart can take it.
I don't know if I can either, man.
All right, grab the up tilt. All right, good mashing from Dam. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the air-to-air nair like that point, but... Oh, wow, there are so many moves that I didn't know that K. Rool had armor access to.
Yeah, I don't remember the entire list. Koss told me at one point. I know it's nair, dash attack.
It seems to be down air now as well. Crown toss has it. The counter has it.
I want to say down smash.
Not entirely sure. It might. Yeah. But the down smash does leave you off the ground, so maybe, ooh, down tilts.
And so proficient clipping Wolf's recovery. Koss seems to have no trouble with that
I haven't seen that move kill yet.
Yeah.
That's way stronger than I thought it was.
It's very good. And you know what? This doesn't surprise me because in Smash 4, Koss, he's known for a few things. One of them being his impeccable timing on ledge.
Yes.
2 frames, he was the man of 2 frames. With Game & Watch down smash, if I had $1 for every time he killed Tonga with a 2 frame, I would have had my entry covered for this tournament. We'll just say. Yeah.
Well, you entered singles. You did all right. Made it out of pools.
I did out of pools. Yeah, it was very nice.
You know,
all of my games were close, and everything felt very possible.
Watching you play Palutena made me think, like, man, this girl looks like so much fun to play.
She is so much fun to play. I love what they've done with her. A lot of her Smash stuff doesn't work or Smash 4 stuff doesn't work anymore. But
that's
the
fine.
Stuff she got in compensation for that,
great,
more than worth it.
And in this Game 2 situation, we are seeing Dam go to Ryu. Probably going to use some big boy aerials to try to find his way through all these armored hits.
This is it. I have not seen Dam's Ryu in Smash Ultimate. This was his main in Smash 4 exclusively. Right. And he did a lot of great things with it. Beat every major Washington player at one point in time in bracket with him.
Okay. But one thing I want to see is, can you focus through the crown? Not the return hit, obviously, but the first one, of course.
You should be able to.
Yeah.
It's just a single hit.
Ryu not seeing a whole lot of love from the usual people who play in this tournament.
That's a bad spot for Ryu.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, unprepared there.
I wonder if the Shoryuken, like the true version of it, can actually cut through that, but... You know, the getting hit off to the side of the stage with no tech doesn't really do much, especially with Ryu's limited recovery options from lower on the platform or on the stage.
Yep. Now, are we gonna? How is Shoryu gonna interact with
armor? It'll hit him, and it won't really kill him.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
thinking.
So it is, I believe, as far as I'm aware, a 30% threshold on the armor that will recover over time. So if you do some damage prior, Ryu with these massive attacks, like 20% off his back air. I mean, if you armored that, you're not armoring anything else for a long time.
Now, Ryu, he's got strong aerials for sure, but very committal when he decides to jump. And Koss is going to take full advantage of that. Because
especially with the crown toss and the blunderbuss right afterwards. Then you have to worry about the focus.
All right, he tries to intercept it with
that's a really good idea.
It's a nice idea. Oh,
Basic
Dam
combo.
tried to end it all with a spike there, but doesn't quite get the hitbox he's looking for.
Still trying to get him with these up tilts. The Smash 4 staple. Throws crown.
Covering his recovery a little bit. I like that option.
All right, nice focus.
Well, and running off and immediately punishing Dam for trying to go low there.
That's something Ryu has to worry about. I mean, with the way that K. Rool can go deep, this might be a really bad matchup for Ryu whenever he has to recover.
That's very true.
Wow, I love that nair into stomp into the follow-up afterwards.
Right, Dan trying to pressure shield, something Ryu excels at. But we're a little ways away from a shield break. That's still pretty large.
All right, nice propeller hit. And the up smash almost got the second hit.
I know why he's doing up smash, because it's 2 hits.
Yeah.
But
you have the up and the down.
spacing was a little off, and Dam's able to punish that.
Well, I believe he was faced the wrong way.
Yeah.
Big back air coming out. Another focus attack. This time lets it rip, but gets forward aired. And at the ledge. This might be it for Dam. Oh, no. Doesn't go for it.
All right, armor through that
Oh, my goodness. The crown on the return into up air. Finishes it out for Koss. That was... Dam's got to be aware of that. The return hit's pretty big.
I love K. Rool's finger point. It's so...
He's like, hey, y'all thought I wasn't going to be in Smash? Well, here I am.
It's such a statement. It's like, sit down. Like, he's
well, he has been a wrestler at some points in the Donkey Kong series.
Space, and I respect it.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
All right.
Potential Game 3 finisher for Koss. That was still a close game, though, by Dam. I like what he was doing there with Ryu. He just needed to probably be a little more aware of what K. Rool's options are, especially concerning focus attack. But he even landed one of them and confirmed it into the Shoryuken kill.
It's going to be a battle of seeing if Dam can recover.
And big thing we just saw there was Red Fireball gets eaten entirely by the ground.
Oh, yeah. Their attacks will just pop it.
Yeah,
so
that's unfortunate.
It's good in some situations, but it can be stuffed out by quite a bit.
Jab out from Koss. Goes for the up tilt. And probably evening it up closely on percentages right now. Big back throw, does a lot of damage. And just tries to counter him outright. That would have been a quick kill.
We see Dam mixing up his recovery.
Goes high really well.
He got stomped enough times from Koss, knowing really he just needs to find another opportunity there.
Yeah. Got to be careful about it. This is going to be about the adaptation for Dam at this point.
And these returning crown hits are so problematic here for Dam.
They're big. Nair for Koss, gets focus attacked. And the Shoryuken not quite killing at this point in time. Probably due to this big body K. Rool.
Koss throwing up committal options, but I don't think Dam is quite used to the hitboxes just yet. Unsure exactly what he can punish.
Yeah, such is the way with the new character, especially after a week this game came out.
There's still so much to learn for everybody.
There's so much going on right now. Figuring out your own character versus an entirely new one on top of that.
Right.
How are you ever going to know?
On their mains, and there's so much matchup knowledge to get in addition to that. This is going to be a game where the students will eventually excel.
If anyone could learn 75 matchups plus, I will be absolutely amazed.
Give them the trophy right now.
Yeah, why not?
They deserve it, yeah.
Great Shoryuken from Dam, but not enough for a kill. Getting close to 200%.
All right,
that's big damage. Wow. Down smash is crazy. And another punish afterwards off the whiff focus attack.
Koss is going to take this as far as he can. Dam did call out that roll, but he wasn't quite close enough to capitalize.
Oh, big fair.
Forward air is such an impressive tool.
And the big dunk afterwards.
Koss is probably happy regardless of what happens in the set because he landed back air. And that from what I have heard talking to K. Rool players, is the most satisfying move in the game.
My goodness. Big hitbox, spike at the side of it. Crazy stuff. Who gave that character this move?
I don't know.
Although it does not seem to have a lot of shield stuff.
No, it's definitely not safe on block.
Yeah, definitely not. A lot of shield damage, though. That's to be sure. All right, maybe he is safe.
All right, shield getting pretty low there. Dam has got to make up a stock deficit without taking too much fun.
It's quite a lot to ask, though, because he got him to 200% and still couldn't assure you can kill him.
Yeah. And Koss is so good at covering the air and the ground at the same time.
Well, one thing I wanted to point out is that K. Rool's up air seems to leave him incredibly vulnerable if he does not hit it. That move is active.
He's stuck in the pose for a while.
Right, a long time. And there is the turnaround with the blunderbuss. Gets him. Oh, this big spike to finish the set out. Koss up to top 8.
Stuff from Cosmos. Almost got taken out by Locke, but firing back on all cylinders here against Dam and making his way into top 8.
So I believe the next match we're going to go into that you can see is Magister Verm. This could be for top 8 as well. Magister not going with the Incineroar in this matchup.
This is also top 8. Or for top 8.
For top 8, yes.
Magister up a game already. And against, I mean, I understand why he's going Villager here. which was one of his co-mains in Smash 4.
It's also terrible for Ganondorf to fight this, but
What-
he actually
what-
has a way faster Wizard's Kick now.
So the speed on Wizard's Kick is helpful, but we still can't go in from the air because of the platforms on Battlefield. And you can't go in from the ground because of Lloyd.
Right.
So what is Ganon going to do?
He's going to cry as usual.
Yeah.
Already twice the percentage built onto Vermanubis. Trying to find his way in to find this top 8. Lloyd catches in midair.
And once again, covering all the options there. Can't dash in, can't jump in because of slingshot.
Even with the changes to Villager, Magister doing a great job here, just boxing him out. Good Wizard's Kick.
Villager, honestly, pretty unchanged compared to
Oh,
what he was
man.
in Smash 4.
Verm with a chance. Go deep for it.
Yeah.
Goes for the up air
Great
instead.
tech. Magister is also a god at getting techs in clutch situations.
I'm surprised he didn't want to go for down air, though. Probably because Magister was going so far into the stage on the side.
Yeah.
And this
All
is
right,
probably a
should be
guaranteed
free.
kill.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, he wasn't going to die.
Couldn't get
so.
back anyway. One thing Magister noted, that the engine...
Oh my goodness, using the extended hitbox of the aerial Wizard's Foot. My goodness, that is
Very
so much
smart.
damage.
Magister may be getting a little complacent there, thinking, I've got my hitbox out here. What are you going to do? I'm just going to armor through it, Firm says.
So one of the things of that video that we talked about earlier with can you tech everything, apparently on-stage techs are way more susceptible to having that prone to unable to tech. So the acceleration of it on stage into the ground into up seems to be a bit tougher in terms of the threshold that you can go.
Oh, he called out that Wizard's Foot, knowing that Ganon has very, very limited opportunities.
This is probably it. No
and
tech.
Magister's edge guarding is just a thing of beauty.
Even with a tech, he probably was dead in that situation just because of the carry
If you tech, you're at the bottom of the stage.
Uh-oh.
Ganon's gone. Magister putting a little bit of water on that plant.
Oh, yeah. It just keeps him far enough away to where if he wants to just do it at any point in time, even a sprinkle of water will bring that up.
And now we have Axe online for Magister, one of his favorite options.
It's unfortunate that Wizard's Foot cannot go through Lloyd. It makes this matchup almost unbearable for Ganondorf.
Yep. We saw it earlier there. It detonates Lloyd.
Yes.
That's
oh,
no
I
good.
like that option from Vermanubis, using the balloons as a way to extend the F-Smash hitbox of his new one that he got in this game.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, big chance for Magister.
Just now we saw rare footage.
Yeah, bowling ball.
Villager dash attack being useful. But anyway.
Well, he did that twice earlier in the match, too. Keep going. Now you're new thing.
What I was going to say earlier, before a lot of other stuff we needed to talk about happened, was one thing that Magister pointed out when I was talking with him earlier, that the engine gave Villager in this game was holding smash attacks make bowling ball on the ledge so much scarier.
Okay.
Because you used to be able to time your recovery around it
Yes.
to occasionally dodge. This time, it's always just there.
However,
He
at
can
the
drop it
same
whenever.
time, Ganondorf doesn't have many options to proc the hitbox of the bowling ball so he can recover. So he's always eating that for free.
Yeah.
Like a lot of sorties
not
can
that,
just kind of up-B through it and not worry, but
Right.
Verm, in his Ganondorf knowledge, is going to be a little bit, it's going to be tough. And he's going back to Battlefield of all places.
I don't know about this.
Maybe all the other options that he has are in no way helpful.
Maybe even still, I don't know. I would have personally. Verm is obviously an extremely thoughtful player, and I'm sure he's
Methodical.
worked through what counterpick is going to help him and what he's trying to accomplish here. But
What would you think is helpful in this situation?
I would have not picked triplats because Magister covers so much distance and cuts off so many approach options by camping beneath two side platforms.
Well, it
I
seems
would've
to be Verm's most main usage of entry is his Wizard's Foot.
It
Again,
is,
right there.
But it keeps blowing up on Lloyd, so you need to give yourself a little more room, I think.
Well, I think that's more or less Magister's baiting him into the option of wanting to do it and then puts it out right beforehand.
Yeah. I personally, I would have liked to see Smash Hill.
Maybe.
But
I would have liked to see Town and City.
Player preference is a thing.
Right.
And Verm clearly feels comfortable here and feels like this is within his grasp. And he's keeping it really even right now.
Yeah, so far no real
Great parry there.
advantage to either player. Just Magister keeping him out. Ganondorf getting a couple big hits here and there. It's really that edge guarding that's going to seal the deal here, and Verm unable to really find any solid hits. Good up air there. That was a bit of a mispositioning by Magister. And a nair off stage potential for Mags.
I like the attempt there from Verm. It puts Magister in a situation where he's forced to tech, and Magister might be good against the techs, but that's a multi-hit, which makes it a little tricky.
Yes. The chest hitbox on the down air will find Verm a stock. Finally getting some kind of advantage in this. Oh, that had to have been side B.
Yeah.
Unfortunate
Either
there.
that was side B or the biggest showcase of disrespect we've seen so far.
the biggest of reads, or the biggest of men.
Very fitting.
All right, dodges
All right.
the axe.
I'm liking this pressure coming out from Verb right now.
Yeah, interesting. Magister having a hard time trying to find a kill option, I want to say.
Villager can struggle to get kills. He doesn't have a lot. Obviously, that's one thing he can always count on in this matchup.
Is the bowling ball, yeah.
Yep.
Ganondorf has to really recover into the stage. Chance.
Oh, Magister does not get the tech that time, and he's able to just barely make it back.
So confirm or deny from what I've heard, I believe the balloons are now on a fuel system.
They were on a fuel system in Smash 4, but they had so much fuel that it felt like it wasn't.
But is it more limited in this game? Because I feel
Based
like I've
on
seen him
running
come
out there.
Yes, yeah.
I would
And
say
it seems
yeah.
way easier to pop the balloons without hitting Villager as well.
I haven't explored that at all, but I would be terribly surprised if that were the case.
Just from what I've seen of other matches of other villagers, I've
right.
seen one balloon get popped and then your fuel is cut in half.
All right.
Oh,
good tech
okay. Verm
from
trying to catch
Magister.
that.
But
And actually uses the disjointed hitbox to get through the up smash.
these aerial wizards feet.
He
feet. Yeah.
feetsies.
No, that's Verm's getting so much mileage from that.
Wow, rolls
Although
past the
Magister
bowling
is
ball
not-
and gets the up smash.
Just as I say, Magister is not falling for any of these smash steps.
I cut you off with the smash attack. He's got you.
That's
Cast
hard to
attack.
attack. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
my
that's
goodness. Verm taking a game. It's what he needs.
putting
But
himself
this,
on the board. Signs of life.
but this puts him in a really terrible situation for FD, for Pokemon Stadium, for Kalos League.
Yes.
It's like you had to win this first, or you were going to eat everything for the rest of the set.
Right. Magister has his choice of counter picks, and he can just
He gets 3 counter picks.
run a train now if he wants.
Verm has to go hard in the paint if he wants to take this one, and we're now on a stage where he has no way of avoiding the bowling ball.
A lot of room. A lot of room. You can't even dip under the stage. It's
That's
a
the
wall.
whole point of that. It's amazing
Yeah.
for Villager right now.
This is a
with
great
so much
choice for
space.
Magister.
Oh my goodness, this has to be probably the biggest 8-2 matchup in terms of stage counter pick.
If Verm pulls this off, I'm going to give
this
him a high five.
I'm gonna hug him on stream.
Uh,
I'll get up and go hug him if he wins this game. That's probably how much I'm thinking he's not going to, sadly, but this is
That
so
shield
rough.
Looking real small here. Magister punishing these spikes from Verm, but not without a lot of shield pressure through this process. I need water.
If you want.
Very generous.
If you believe in cooties, I'm not entirely sure, but it's there in front of you if you want it.
Oh no, that's really that's
Gotta
helping.
stay hydrated,
That's
man.
helping. Yeah. But right now, there's a lot of pressure coming out from Magister. Verm can't seem to find his footing right now.
Yeah, it's really getting caught on that platform. It's also eating his shield quite heavily. And get up into bowling ball. I mean, you're going to have to sit there for a while.
Moving over top. Yeah,
Well, I mean, do you want to hang on ledge
you
for
could've
too
hung
long?
on ledge, technically, but
Wow, Tree does not do a whole lot of damage in this game. Only 16%. I thought it would have done like 30.
yeah, Tree does a lot less than I would have expected to.
Maybe it's because there's a different hitbox on the top of it versus the bottom.
Possibly. I'd have to ask Magister.
All right,
about that.
Chance. Oh, man. Villager is not rolling behind
Techno
him.
read, but that's not where Villager wants to be at all.
So from what I've learned so far of Ganondorf is that if they tech in place, you can down tilt them. If they don't tech, you can down tilt them. And if they roll forward, you can down tilt them. The roll behind is free, though.
Really nice awareness from Magister there, dropping off ledge as Verm tried to spike him with the down B.
Oh, Chance.
So low!
Oh, no.
Tries to stage spike, but instead gets the situation reversed.
I'm really surprised that Verm does not want to go for a downer right there. Maybe it's because it's almost too committal. If he misses, he can't really recover as well.
Yeah, and he sets himself up for potential
Uh-oh.
spike from Villager. That's a lot of pressure.
I'm not sure if you can roll past it.
Good high recovery, but Magister's right there with the slingshot to intercept it anyway. And Magister also gets the wall jumps on this stage, which is another little
Yeah, it's a lot
thing in
of
his
varied
favor.
options.
Yeah. This is looking pretty commanding for
Yep.
Mags right now.
Jumps over the Lloyd, but Magister's right there with a slingshot. And the downer as well. Turnout prices are not high.
That's a rough trade there for Verm.
However,
armor through
he's
the tree,
still up
but-
a full stock at high percentages.
Yeah.
And, yep, can't really do much about that.
Nothing you could do about
You
that.
almost have to recover high and hope he misses his timing on it.
Yeah. I think that is the only option.
Like, maybe try to go straight up if you can and then kind of drift in. Maybe.
Magister pretty proficient
It
with those
seems
nairs
so
on
rough.
shield, tacking some more percent on.
Yeah.
And things are looking bleaker by the moment for everyone's favorite daddy.
He
Dream
is
Daddy.
the man. All right, a little bit of dash
Tense
dancing.
just own this little portion of the stage.
Yep.
He has no reason to go and try and challenge.
Why would
Ganon's
you be
crazy
committal on
hitboxes.
anything against this massive character with
Yeah.
huge hitboxes? Finds the back air finally.
But got an entire stock to still go for.
Yeah.
Good
This
high
is really
recovery.
big for
That's,
Magister.
that's what we were hoping.
And another
to see,
bowling ball
but
probably finishes it off.
and it only
does.
take you so far.
Unfortunate for Verminubis. That is an awful matchup for Ganondorf.
That being said, great stuff to Verm for his run because he made some huge
Ninth place
upsets.
with Ganondorf?
Yeah,
Are
no,
you kidding me?
He upset Pokepen. He upset Big D. Those are huge wins.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, he beat. That's right. He did beat Big D.
Yeah.
Oh, so now we're in top 8? Oh, okay. Getting to top 8. All right. So I guess Koss was one behind.
Gotcha. This is the last set to get into top 8. Koss,
Too many
Moss
cooks,
versus
though,
Too
with
Many
Young
Cooks.
Link.
I'm surprised to see Too Many Cooks here because he's been showing real strong stuff.
Wow, big back air. Just stands there. He's like, whatever, man. I got this. Throw from Too Many Cooks. Tries to set up the wall here with the bomb. And the arrow afterwards does not find it, and Koss is trying to exert that reflector off the belly.
I need to find out who Too Many Cooks lost to in winners because he was making quite the run.
Well, it might have been someone like Captain L, ESAM,
Yeah,
MVD.
that's true. At a certain
Like
point,
those
you start
four
running
seem,
enough
or
of a train.
Conga, those seem like the 4 that would get to top 8.
Yeah.
Top 4 seeded players.
Quick updates here for you guys. ESAM making it into top 8 winners. Conga making it into top 8 winners.
Nice job.
They will now play in top 8.
All right.
A run back because Conga did win their last set. That was
that's
in Smash
awesome.
4 though, totally different game. And other pool, which is the one we're watching now, MVD taking it over J-Tails and Captain L 3-0ing Too Many Cooks.
All right.
So we have our answer.
Kind of the people we expected to see in top 4. Those are the top 4 seeded players of this tournament.
Locust was one of the top 4.
Oh, was he? Then who was the one who was lower? Was it Conga or was it?
It was Conga, although
Was he number 5?
I think Conga was 5. Personally, I would have had Conga at 4, but you know, minor discrepancies.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's a new game.
As someone who has seeded giant brackets before, I
a
have
nightmare.
the utmost sympathy for anybody seeding anything.
Right.
So I am certainly not going to be one to talk bad about it.
And looking into this match, Too Many Cooks has done a great job keeping this really close, especially with a damage dealer like K-Rool, but the big belly off stage with the nair.
Koss is taking full advantage of what this character can do off stage. All right, so we are going to have a little bit more of one other top 8 qualifier set, J-Tails and Desi. But they may be well into their set by the time we see that. Right now, though,
Man, I could have sworn we were at the point where we were in top 8s, but I guess not. This is
Everything
for
is top 8.
Yeah,
Everything's
everything
top
is top 8. My
everyone's
goodness.
here.
Back
All
throw
right.
for Koss. Trying to build that damage for the extra percent.
Good punish. And K-Roll back air looks so scary that I feel like it's going to spike and kill at 90%. Like,
That's a great fair though by
just
Too Many Cooks,
a
trying to even up the
frightening
stock.
move.
Now, what do you think? What do you think Too Many Cooks is wanting by this stage? You know, does he want the massive platform in front of him? Does he want just to keep being able to run away with a little bit more room?
I was talking with someone earlier that played. Okay, I was talking with Hasty, who played Senpai on this stage. Senpai, also a Toon Link player, and Hasty said because of the dip in the middle and the platform on top, he felt like he could never break the space.
Oh wow, yeah.
So that might be part of Too Many Cooks losing him. Also, shout out to him. He's a super nice guy. He came and got 3rd at Orbitar and was just a total pleasure to work with. So I'm glad to see him coming down, making the commute here, all
Yeah,
the
that's
way
awesome.
from Alberta, I believe, and finding such success in the early stages of this new game. If you didn't know him from Smash 4, he played Dr. Mario. So he's probably really, really happy he has a character now that does things.
Well, I'm not exactly sure he still does things, but it's better things than it was before.
Young Link definitely does things. Young
we
Link
saw right there.
does some things. Yeah. Gonna take that game over Koss, put himself on the board, and he looks so accomplished in that victory
He's
screen.
like, yeah, did it.
Good on you, youngster. You'll
Evening
be
up the
someone
stocks.
someday. Keep it up.
Well, gotta pull out a good sword though. maybe it makes him worse. I'm not
Maybe
entirely
drop
sure.
the wooden shield. Yeah.
He's not fighting against the Dongo, so I think he's all right.
I just gotta say, I love how much of a crossover this entire series is.
It's been great.
For anybody that loves any number of video games, it's just so fantastic to see characters like this fight each other. New games in Smash series always make me feel like a kid again.
Well, there's so much Nintendo joy to love with this, especially for all your nostalgia that you might have of all these different games. Who would have thought that X character or Y person would be in this game? In this case being K. Rool and the return of Young Link.
Joker?
You know, I don't even want to get into the theoretical
What?
spoilers of what might happen here in the future with the more announcements that could come from every single reveal from Nintendo at this point.
Nothing's off limits.
And
at this
he's
point.
not even the most surprising character that we're going to see.
Yeah.
I don't even know who could possibly show up after that point.
We're all in for a wild ride, and Too Many Cooks mash out there was crazy.
Well, he does have a lower end of percentage, so it's probably good for him. And a good forward smash. I'm surprised Koss will take him back here. Maybe he wants that run back really hard, but Too Many Cooks really showing him that, hey, this is where we're going to play, and it's going to be free for me.
What?
I think that might have been accidental DI towards the side of the stage for Koss, and
He was
actually killed himself.
Like 0.
I don't want to say anything otherwise. That was not okay.
Okay, that was not a thing that should happen.
Maybe a freebie for Too Many Cooks, but a forward smash right in his face. He's got a lot of room to make up.
Whiff Knight grab is going to be a punish cost needed. He's going to armor down, but he's got full stock to make up. I'm still reeling from how bizarre that was.
I like the idea there from Koss, using the reflector to push back the arrow in his face. Doesn't seem to get the exact same hit that you would get normally from the arrow, though. Down throw,
It's a pleasant
F
song to
tilt.
see people like beating the stuffing out of each other up.
It's upbeat enough, though, to be fun.
Yes, it is.
Down tilt? No, the last hit of the upbeat clutches him.
Did they like just literally use Young Link's voices from Melee?
Yes.
Because
It seems the
sounds
exact
exactly the same. Yeah.
Maybe they also used those from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Maybe.
That would be pretty crazy. I'm not entirely sure on the history of it, though.
All right, Koss is going to grab,
But
find a little more stage control.
But if you think about it, the voice actors for Link and everybody else have not changed.
Link definitely sounds way different.
You think
his
so?
voice actor might be the same, but the stuff he says is completely different.
Okay. I need to play that character more then.
Yeah. All right, tries to call it out,
man.
but Too Many Cooks holding back just in time to punish that with counter.
And 2-1 in Too Many Cooks' favor. Maybe a better counter pick is in Koss's mentality at this point.
Now, Koss
Not
can
sure what
be
he would want, though.
a stubborn player at times.
Please don't go back.
But
no!
Koss, you just got killed at 0 from this stage. What are you doing?
All right, I don't want to say anything. As long as he doesn't kill himself, I think he'll be all right. It was very close in that second game.
Yeah.
And he was bringing it to high percentage on that last stock there, but I'm wincing. You can't see it. Cyronna can see it.
I can see it. I can confirm.
I'm really
the wince is
not.
happening, yeah. We'll see, though. We'll see. I mean, Koss hasn't been like...
It's not like he's losing really
he's
hard.
Not losing the interactions, really. Or at least too many of them. But, yeah, I don't know about this stage.
Oh, I like the idea there for the boomerang. He actually baited the counter out because he threw it into the ground.
Nice.
Prevents the approach from K. Rool and probably will clank with the ground toss if he goes for it. Oh, nice. Catches the directional air dodge in.
That air dodge. These traps from Young Link really shut down so many
Oh,
options.
doesn't go for the follow-up of the up smash. He probably didn't think that was going to hit.
Koss going for some aggressive options off stage, but Too Many Cooks has so far been able to dodge almost all of them.
He's coming into his own really well right now, especially with the spacing options. He's feeling way more comfortable after that second game. And he's really taking it to Koss with a lot of damage built up so far, and the double hit off the down air.
Yeah.
It hits the shield. You got to respect that second part of it.
It bounces.
Yeah.
All right. Good trapping Koss and shield with the bomb.
Stun. All right, dancing around. Doesn't have the crown. Reflects the arrow.
Oh, bad spot. That was a free up air there for Too Many Cooks, and he's going to take it as far as he can.
Do you think Too Many Cooks would have read that roll back with like a forward air if he had?
Yeah, I think so. He was in position to do it.
Oh,
and
no.
Koss is forced to save him.
Couldn't get quite around him. Unfortunate for Koss. Chance of the fair doesn't quite find it.
All right, going to go for an up smash, which will hit the platform, but Too Many Cooks a little too evasive.
Oh, wow. The zone breaker doesn't quite reach him.
We got a bit of a projectile war going on here, but
yeah,
Young
Koss
Link,
having a hard time
he's got
getting
the
in.
edge here. K-Roll might have a reflector, but Young Link can throw too much out.
Man, Man, Koss ever since game 1 has had a hard time getting in on this Toon Link. All right, good nair.
Armoring through the up B. Very nice.
You can't really get too many of those.
Wow, I'm impressed he made it back.
Well, the drift is pretty good on Young Link's recovery. He's not really a meaty boy, so he's not going to fall too fast. All right, good grab. Just more damage to build.
All right, what are we going to see? Oh, Too Many Cooks mixing up his recovery, going on stage to intercept with the hitbox there.
And a great job there by spacing his recovery outside of the nair range.
Kill.
That should
Yeah,
definitely
that's
delete
definitely
his
dead.
stock.
Gone. Gone.
Where do you think the threshold for that is?
I don't know. Koss probably knows.
I mean, he got deleted pretty fast. It has to be around like 120, especially with the rage that he has.
Yep.
If Koss can get a good run with some combos here,
I mean, it's certainly not out of the woods.
yeah, he's definitely was able to pressure with the crown right there. He's building some good damage. Not sure with the air dodge about that though.
Fair near the blast zone. Hey, K-Roll's just a little too heavy.
He's so big.
He's so fat. Was that nair?
That was nair.
That's weird.
That's all right. Air to air is pretty good. At 140, I think it would do some damage.
Yeah, but I don't
Killing K-Rool.
know. Yeah. That's not even a sword. It's just a foot.
Just stick it out there. Just do it. Yeah, this is a situation that Too Many Cooks likes.
Young Link
under the
sponsored by
platform.
Nike. Just do it. All right, this evasion from Too Many Cooks is really keeping him out of some of the most dangerous setups Koss has.
All right, waits on that potential air dodge, but Koss sniffs out the recovery and able to get that forward air. Throw for the plant.
Buried and
Oh, wow. I'm
that
surprised he
was-
didn't air, why he didn't DI that correctly.
yeah.
Usually he's gone straight up the entire time and survived it. This is what Koss needs. Good damage potential and the great idea to wait on it.
This could be how it starts.
I think he knew he was
Are
going
we
to
going
pop
to
out
see
too
another
fast.
game 5?
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, and he
Oh,
calls
my
out
goodness.
the retreating option.
This is what he
there for Too Many
needs.
Cooks.
There's the nair. He
He's
can't
back.
make it back.
He's gone.
Koss
brings
coming
it back,
back.
clawing his way back to a game 5.
Another game 5.
After one of the strangest game 3s I think I've seen.
Oh my goodness. Koss,
These-
you madman.
Koss is a fighter.
That should be 2-2 Koss and Too Many Cooks.
Yes, 2-2 Koss and Too Many Cooks.
Where do you think he's going to want to go? Because we've gone to Yoshi's the entire time.
All right, Too Many Cooks. This is a very good counter pick, I think, for Too Many Cooks. For a couple reasons. One, there are still no opportunities to dip under the stage and avoid Young Link's bombs. 2, Young Link can fire stuff all over the place on this stage.
Right. But there's no platform to expressly hang underneath. Like, there is one kind of at the ledge, but you're also putting yourself at the ledge. So it seems like K-Rool could have some more room to move around without the platform really impeding his pathway for at least aerial approaches right there with the fair.
And Koss starting off this by giving Too Many Cooks
Huge
no room to breathe
damage.
at all. Yeah. Very, very strong lead.
It's
and
the nair.
armoring through the first hit of up B once again.
Oh, I think he wanted that back air. Oh, no.
He
Buffers the
blunderbusses.
B. He wanted that recovery, but the buffer in this game is massive. Didn't take any damage, well, that much damage, and then just kills himself.
Immediately seals it up. So not far behind at all.
Right.
But you have to kick yourself for blowing such a giant lead.
He could be up an entire stock right now, but unfortunately, he still is, wow, he gets the exact trajectory back.
It does.
That's crazy.
It does. Reflectors are so good because of that in this game. I managed to get one against Richter's axe.
I think I've
and
seen
it
that.
pops into the same arc.
Where if you reflect Snake's down or up smash, the thing goes straight back up at the person.
Very strange.
Yeah, it's
Interesting interactions that we'll all learn a lot more about.
all right.
punishing
Good punish
that
for
tether.
Koss. I'm wondering if you could have gotten F tilt or F smash instead.
Ooh. Crown not going to make it back to K-Rool on its own. All right, Too Many Cooks setting up his zone here. Koss is forced to respect it, forced to find a way in.
Throws the crown, is actually still pushing him off the side of the stage. Chance for Koss to really do some damage here, especially with the armor off that down air.
All right, Too Many Cooks has a bomb. Young Link has some nice confirms with those bombs.
Yeah, Koss unable to build a lot of damage here for like the last 30 seconds. And Too Many Cooks racking it up.
And Young Link has so many things he can use to cover ledge. Especially against a big body like K-Rool. This is
Oh,
tough stuff.
man.
Yeah.
He waited on it so long. Great stuff by Too Many Cooks.
All right, we've
and the
seen
F
bigger
smash and
comebacks here.
retaliation.
All right, too many cooks going high, not risking any more down spikes.
Or any nairs either.
Yeah, down spike, that is super redundant, but you can tell I need to eat lunch.
Well, same for me. I know I've been being a broken record all day with the exact same vocabulary. But we're out here. We're doing fun.
Exactly. All right. Too many cooks still fighting his way down. This up air is putting in so much work against Koss.
Well, it's a perfect juggle opportunity for Youngling. It's so good. And holding the bomb while also dash attacking, I'm not sure if that would actually give you any armor off that. Oh, almost.
Almost taking the stock.
This is really bad for Koss.
Really wants it. He's going far off stage. This is about the position we saw last game, so it's possible. And does
nice
get the armor there.
Again, good tech though.
This is looking pretty
His
rough.
armor is incredibly broken.
It's cracked, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to probably eat whatever it happens afterwards with it. I mean, you know, it's going to shatter.
Yeah.
He's got to give it about maybe 30 seconds or so. Once again, there's another one. It's very dangerous for him if he uses those moves.
Clearly
he
has
cannot dash
too,
attack now.
No.
But the reflector, the reflector does not use the armor.
Okay.
And the good up air.
And
But
does sniff out that. But this is
164%. Can he do
this
it?
is a big hill to climb. A lot of stuff from Youngling should be killing at this point.
Yeah, you know
Nair
he's not
will
gonna,
kill like we
you
just
know
saw.
he's not going to get a lot of follow-ups off of down throw. And a good Nair, good out of shield, waited for it.
Sends the wrong direction, which is
bombs!
a blessing for Koss, yeah.
200%. Grab, up throw.
One of these will probably kill.
Not even close.
Wow. Koss is still in this, but
It's dangerous. He's
Scary
playing on
stuff.
pins and needles. Throws the crown again, and the dash, or actually the Nair. The Nair does it.
that's so
Too
bizarre.
many cooks.
I'm not going to get used to that for a while. But anyway, good stuff to Too Many Cooks. Unfortunate
for
few
Koss,
stocks
ninth
for
place.
Koss. Yeah. But Too Many Cooks, we'll take it.
And we're
he's
going to immediately
advance
go
to top 8.
into Desi and J-Tails, one apiece. Desi trying to close his stock out on Pokemon Stadium 2. Man, these quick changes are crazy.
They are. Woo! Wild
Absolutely
ride.
no downtime. All right, holding Banana. Not sure what he can get off of it for any combos. Maybe down smash. Tries to re-grab it and doesn't do so. Desi trying to find his way into top 8. Really wants this badly. 9th place 2 years ago at Don't Park on the Grass 2016.
Meanwhile, J-Tails traveling all the way from California for this, and he wants to make sure his trip is going to count.
Wow, nice job there with the barrels. I haven't seen a whole lot of Diddy Kong yet in this game, so I'm excited to see what he can pull off. Back throw for Desi, though. Great job there.
Yeah, J-Tails has been going a variety of characters between Orbitar on Friday and then the 2 days here. I have seen
I heard
Link,
he's done...
I've seen Ness,
Yep.
and I've seen Diddy, maybe even another one.
As far as what Gimpy Fish told me when he played him here in Winners, he apparently went one of the Belmonts, too.
Wow, okay, so just going all across the character spectrum here.
Right. Probably just going with what he best feels is for the matchup. This time being Diddy Kong. Oh, nice. Gets a lot of
Very nice
recoverable
recovery
damage
there.
with the
puts him
Nosferatu.
out of kill percent.
Do you know about any of Diddy Kong's confirmed kills?
I mean, I'm sure Banana still leads in everything.
I'm sure.
I don't know
F smash, up
about
smash.
down tilt, up smash, but I've heard a lot of people say Diddy's pretty unchanged. So I would be surprised if D-tilt was still something you could link. All right, J-Tails covering the ground here, threatening with Banana. Desi waiting on Levin. Looks like he's got it back now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunate banana peel
Yeah, air
slip.
dodges into the Banana placed there by J-Tails.
However, he's at such a high percentage right now. I believe forward throw or even back throw will just kill him. Oh, all right. Up tilt does it as well.
That should still not kill. It shouldn't have killed Smash 4, shouldn't kill now, but Diddy's got it.
He uses it as a combo, as a kill move, as whatever he wants. All right, Arc Thunder is charged. Been using that a lot for Desi as a make sure they jump option to go into fair, and a good back air there as well as follow-up. There's a lot of damage built right now, and he
Nice
really needs this.
interception on the monkey foot. And trying to use the banana to his own advantage.
Isn't that interesting how the game will let you know whose it is?
It does?
Yeah, look at the arrow that's above the banana peel. It'll either be blue for J-Tails, or when Desi grabs it, it'll turn into red.
I like that. That's very cool.
It shows you the owner of the item. However, it works differently for K-Rool from what we saw before, because even if you throw it as the other player, it'll turn back into his so we can grab it.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. It's weird, but it makes sense. Uh-oh.
All right, down tilt at the ledge looks really oppressive. Desi's going to have to find an answer for that.
All right. Air Nair, obviously. Man,
Like,
Desi having a
J-Tails-
hard time closing this one out. You
Yeah.
can see about the banana peel and a
Sense
good
is
throw.
building.
One shot, 11 left.
Vulnerable
Recovers.
spot for Robin.
He actually only has 2 uses left of the L1. He should burn them off of his grab or off his jab right now.
I kind of like the barrel attempt there, honestly.
Yeah. So I think this is a situation where if Desi has to recover again, yeah, he air dodges straight in. He does not have much wind left.
Yep. Smart management there from Desi.
Yeah, he's out of it.
He's out now.
Had to air dodge
He's gotta
in,
wait
couldn't
for-
do it.
He's done. Yep.
You saw him try to like get the one off. You
Right.
actually have nothing there. Oh man.
Rough way for
Now-
Desi to drop a game there. But J-Tails, great ledge pressure from him.
As the opponent, are you looking at the gauges? Do you think that you'd be doing that?
I think I would glance occasionally, but I wouldn't be monitoring it like the Robin players will be.
Well, I believe you would do that if you're Diddy Kong for like at the ledge there. He was making him recover multiple times. That's where you want to check that. You got time to look at it real quick before he starts to recover with L-Wins. Going back with Robin. I didn't see the stage that they picked. I looked at you instead of your beautiful face.
I don't fault you for that.
I'm apologies.
Oh, okay. We got Battlefield Pirate Ship. I like
Again.
it. Yeah.
And
Pirate
the
Ship.
same slow starting music. I don't remember what it was. Same.
I recognized the song when it finally started.
Right, exactly.
Oh, great Nosferatu.
Not a lot of value off of it, but he does recover any bit. I guess is fine. I mean, it's essentially free damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, F
Good
smash
option,
called
and
it.
All of these monkey flips are getting sniffed out right now. J-Tails is going to have to find another option to get
You know,
back
it's
on
going to be
stage.
pretty tough for him to come in because usually he'd be doing it with aerials or with the monkey flip, but he's going to go right into arc fires or over the arc fire into one of Desi's aerials.
Yep.
Or the arc thunder that he is now charged. Uh-oh, too close.
We're feeling each other out. J-Tails playing patiently here, but he knows he's still got to close this distance.
Seems to be doing a good job of it until he hits that fair from Desi.
All right, mixing up his momentum there.
Uh-oh. That banana peel slip's going to take him a throw. Or it's going to get him a throw.
Yep. Some old reliable combos. Wow.
So
Across the stage.
So I believe that this is where the blast zones come into play. You probably monkey flipped right away, and usually you reel back a little bit and probably touch the blast zone there.
Interesting. Could be. I know Bowser Jr. very susceptible to that when he starts kart.
Right. Probably the same with Diddy Kong. If we ever see that monkey flip again.
All right, we're spacing out with some strong level aerials, but J-Tails just going to wait for his opportunity.
All right, just waits on it, gets a grab. Good damage combo. And he actually pulls it out of the air. That banana peel is in Desi's favor right now.
I am very impressed with Desi's Nosferatu. This whole
He's gotten a
tournament.
ton of them.
Yeah.
It's probably faster on startup, which is why he goes for it. And he also has the mix-up for platforms. You cannot land there without having the problem of that Nosferatu in your face.
All right, good command grab from J-Tails, recognizing Desi in a vulnerable spot on the platform.
However, all he does is drop through and goes for the 11 nair. A great job and gets more percentage back, this time healing 5.
All right, we're getting low on the Elwyn. I think he's got about 1 use left.
He does have 1 use. It's 2 ticks per Elwind, and it's 1 for jab. So what he should do is find an opportunity to use it on shield to where he could possibly recover it fast enough as he drifts back. All right, nice. He knows. He's aware of a situation where he only has 1 Elwind back.
One thing we might see some. Oh, great interception. Desi tries to dodge the banana, but falls right into J-Tails' fists.
Oh, I like the
that
banana
was a
peel.
Nice attempt, though.
And a good fair trade.
God, those are so strong.
30%, man. That's Desi's got to work it. He needs this to stay alive in the tournament and go to top 8. J-Tails really trying to make it there himself.
All right, we got
Who
some
will
nice bread
finish?
and butters from Diddy, putting on respectable early percent. And J-Tails showing some of what Panera did earlier with the strategy of simply hopping over the things Desi throws.
Well, that is quite what he wants him to do. However, what Desi needs to be aware of is the interceptions for these fairs, nairs, up airs potentially. But really, J-Tails is just rolling the entire way through. Oh,
And
he wanted that
should be
Nosferatu.
it. No.
Fake kill screen.
Trick
everybody.
the game.
Yeah, trick in the game. It's not that hard, though. Seems to be the case this tournament.
And what that means is it has enough force to kill you, but if it doesn't kill, then you DI'd and avoided your death through DI. According to the in-game hints. Yeah. As
Nice
much
job.
as those are worth, yeah. So
Banana peel
good
and a
stuff
fair.
to Desi for DIing that properly and giving himself a new lease on life. But he's still at a very scary spot.
All right, keeps him in shield. Out of Thunderbook, grabs the banana, but gets hit by fair from J-Tails. J-Tails in a great situation here with Desi at the side of the stage. Up tilt might do it. Not quite. He's
Up
still
tilt
going for his
wins
up
the
tilts.
set. Okay, no.
All right, back here.
Back air's okay.
So, great
Good
stuff to
stuff to
J-Tails.
J-Tails.
Moving on.
Really holding his advantage there.
Really unfortunate for Desi. Just falling short at the end here.
Almost. So close, but incredible run. He beat a lot of very, very talented players. Yeah, I'm not. We're
tired.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you
Yeah.
for joining us.
Yes.
This was Stone Park on the Grass 2018. The road to top 8s. We have our top 8s.
We do. It's going to be a fantastic show. Make sure you tune in.
VG
Twitch.tv.
Bootcamp.
VG Bootcamp. Yeah. And once again, guys, if you want to check out anything around this area, make sure you hit up satellitesmash.com.
I am
Western
not
Washington,
Satellite Smash, but he is.
Western Washington is going to be on the map, and you'll see some of what we have to offer in top 8 here.
My name is Wolt. With me is Cyronna. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to be getting a break here, sorely needed. Please stay tuned for more content.
It's been a pleasure, everyone.